One thing I will say about this is for something that I would definitely call not fast food, I mean, boom, right away, here comes the next one, here comes the next one. The wait time is not very long.
We come down here enough to watch it. And there are people that come and order, and they're on their way to work.
Yep.
Boom. It's 5 minutes most of the time.
Yeah.
And you can order online.
You can.
So you can get it ahead of time.
Can you
call
too?
in? You
Nope,
sure
you
can.
can't call.
Yeah,
you can. Okay.
Here we go. Number 44. That means that we are 2 months away from our 1 year anniversary. Think we can make it?
I think so.
I mean, it's not that taxing what we're doing. I mean, we're not
yet
that creative. We're not that, although
Going
what
down
we
to
did
the
this
eight-
last
yeah,
week,
oof, that was a little
taste
taxing.
test at the 1855 Coffee House in historic downtown Mazomanie at 1 Broadhead Street,
Sure did.
right down by the flagpole. We were down there. That is going to be in the place of
An interview.
our interview this week.
Mm-hmm.
And so you'll get to see us do a taste test of some great
Dynamite food.
Yep. That Michelle
Dynamite food.
Van Shindig down there, she fixed for us.
It's on
She-
their menu.
Yep.
Yeah.
And she actually, and one that's not,
on
on their menu,
yeah.
but you can order it if you
Yeah,
want.
You sure can.
And we'll tell you about that. I'm sure you'll see that in
Mm-hmm.
the middle portion. We are also going to have something that people just can't get enough of. Wisconsinites Weekly and Mazomanie Sitewise. They cannot get enough of it.
Yeah.
But in all honesty, we get we've gotten more comments the last 2 weeks about Roy from Elroy, our new dog.
Mm-hmm.
So
Which makes sense. He hasn't been here long, but he's already the star of our show.
he is.
So
Like we said, he's going to have a podcast, and we're just going to be part of his podcast
true,
pretty
yeah.
soon. But we'll have that. Again, we'll have The Adventures of Roy from Elroy. And then we're going to have, Drew is going to come with some state fun facts.
Those
this
are my
week
favorite.
again. Are they really?
mhm.
Why do you like them
It just
so much?
elicits a lot of conversation back and forth and things I didn't know. And
He always has goofy holidays and laws
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So that's kind of fun too to find
Yeah.
out about those types of
so
things.
that's kind of what we got this week. And don't forget, if you tell Michelle down at the 1855 Coffee House
Right. Thanks for reminding me.
that you watched the original Father Son Voiceover podcast, here's 10% from us right here, right to you.
You don't have to like announce it or anything. You just slide up, just like people my age say. You don't give the senior discount here, do you?
Maybe you'll get both. Maybe they do.
That's
Senior
true.
discount and
That's true. I never thought about that. But what you can do is you can
you
just
haven't tried that yet, have you?
no.
Are you not a senior? You're 62. Is that a senior or 65?
I don't know. It's different.
Hmm.
Like I mean, 65 is when you can be eligible. Well, let's not go into it. It's not that it's not that clean and clear to me.
Yeah.
What makes you a senior citizen or not? But the point is what's clear is we have our first sponsor. It's the 1855 Coffee House down in Mazo, and Michelle will give you 10% off food
sure
or
will.
drink products if you just mention it. Just say I watched the podcast, and she'll give you 10% off.
She better.
Yeah. Oh, she will.
Anyway, so we will stop talking and we'll get into the podcast.
Hey, this is Bill DeWeese, pro voiceover talent and voiceover career coach. And this is the original Father-Son Voiceover Podcast.
Hey, couple of housekeeping notes here before we get started. Hudson is going fishing right after we record this. So as the executive producer, he's going to be cracking the whip on us tonight, making sure we stay on task. I can already tell he is laser focused on making sure that there's no funny business in episode 44 of the original Father-Son Voiceover Podcast. Hi, I'm Todd. Welcome. And John has his finger up.
I was going to give a shout out. So Ben Hauk watches. He and his wife
Hey,
watch
Ben.
our podcast. Say hi to Ben, everyone.
What's Ben's wife's name?
Mrs. Hauk? Mrs. Hauk. On the spot. Poor me. Poor Ben. Poor
I
Mrs.
knew you
Hauk.
wouldn't know.
I knew you knew.
Let's take some guesses and see if we're
No.
right. Yeah, let's
No,
do it. Come on.
no,
No,
we
no.
can't
Why
do
not?
that.
We get
But
one
anyway-
Crack the whip.
You have to be careful. You have to be careful with your viewers.
Yeah.
You have viewers.
But
you can't.
anyway,
we don't know what
they're-
she looks like. We don't know what
Hey,
her name
They
is.
watch every week. And Ben sent in a question regarding voiceover.
Yeah, we talked about
Yes.
that in our numbers.
And we talked about that in our
segment.
numbers section. But he and his wife watched the whole podcast. They take
they watch this. They
That's
watch the
endurance
podcast.
right there.
Thank you, Ben.
Yep.
Roy.
Thank
he
you,
is
Ben.
right.
And
So anyway, I wanted
also
to send a
Kimberly
shout out to
Young.
him. He's a part of VOMP, and he's a
Also Kimberly Young.
Also,
Yes,
Name
Kimberly
of every
Young.
single person that watches the podcast.
What about
Well-
Sally? What about Sally down in
Sally
Florida?
Morrow.
Yep.
She
I was just talking about
comments
some of the
every
new
time.
people.
And Lily Moore. Now watch it.
Who?
Ann and Lily
Oh,
Moore.
nice. Thank you.
Scott
Thank
Moore's
you.
wife and daughter, who
Yep.
was a
Principal.
Yeah.
guest here,
yes,
too.
Here.
Nice.
And
It's
so
time,
the-
it's
so the-
time to start at number 44.
There's John and there's Harris Brando, and you see right away he's cracking the whip.
Yep.
And there's Joe Bob over at Information Central and
Yep.
Mr. Dookie Meister, who a little bit later on is going to be bringing us some state fun facts.
Nope, we'll be doing that.
That's what I meant. Some this day,
Day
in
in
history.
history.
That's what I meant.
Oh, we
Yeah.
lied in our
Check
it.
commercial.
Checking a pulse
Yep.
there.
Anyway.
Quick question. Really quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you think? Who do you think has the most? Puts the most into this podcast? I mean, look at Drew. He's
Other than me?
He's done that. Yep.
2
look at that.
pages.
Who's put
Joseph?
the most money into it?
Joseph.
I knew that was going to get there.
John's got his all.
I had a
ready
video
to-
too, but I
Yeah.
don't know if we're going to be able to play that today.
We'll play it.
Yeah,
on your screen.
live.
We
won't be able
wanted
play
to do
live.
it on here,
Yeah, we
but
wanted to do it live.
technical difficulties. This
So-
computer,
so-
I have a war. I'd like to wrestle this
We're
computer.
not going to argue about who
No.
probably puts the most into it.
think
We
it's-
all
we all care.
We all care, and we
It's
all
all
put the
even.
most into this. Yep. Equally. No, who's counting?
Yeah.
Because it's a labor of love, is
I
what
keep
it
count,
is.
yeah.
Okay, go ahead, Harris Brando. We need to get this started.
I mean, we've got to get into Wisconsin Heights Weekly. That's
They're
what we.
clear
That's what we
clamoring
do.
for it.
Yeah.
All right. Wisconsin
have-
Nights Weekly.
Do you have to zoom that before you
Exactly.
expand
you
it?
have to do everything.
I don't think you do. You're just doing some extra steps there.
He's at the desk. If you'd like to sit at the desk, you can next time.
I was waiting before. I was.
Again, so once again, I've started Wisconsin Nights
I'm
Weekly.
doing
No, you have not.
subliminal
You have not said-
advertising.
No, listen,
said
Joe's
okay.
doing
We've got
subliminal
a
said okay.
advertising.
to my
WIC.
left here.
Felt like I got in on the
WIC
right
building.
time.
You
Handlebar
interrupted my
performance.
Wisconsin Nights Weekly. It's again been interrupted. This has been.
Wisconsin Heights.
There hasn't been one Wisconsin Nights
Florida
Weekly that
tourism.
hasn't
Florida
been.
Tourism and Columbia.
There hasn't been one Wisconsin Nights Weekly that hasn't been sullied. by one of your
Interruptions.
interruptions.
Well, you're continuing it.
Sullied.
But we haven't even started.
No,
have
I
we?
did
That's
start.
what I
tried.
did.
Oh, you
That's-
did
I didn't
start?
think
He
you started.
tried.
Joe-
Okay,
Joe
well,
doesn't
let's
really-
let's right now.
What do you think you
What
thought
do
you
you thought you
heard?
heard?
Okay, let's start right now with
Wisconsin Heights Weekly. So, boys basketball team hasn't played since last time we talked.
Really?
Haven't played. I don't know if it's due to weather.
was that an interruption? When he said really, or is that okay? I just
No,
tried-
that's an interruption.
Now
just trying to
that's-
get the
Yeah, what part of
parameters.
communication? Oh, can we can we not?
Go back and watch some tape.
Okay, go ahead.
Throw the
Sorry.
red flag out there.
So they play Thursday, February 9th.
Oh, okay, tomorrow.
You said Thursday, right? Did you say Tuesday?
Well, the 8th
They
is
play
the Wednesday,
Thursday,
so the next
February
day would be
9th.
the 9th.
Okay, I just
if
wanna
my
make
math's
sure.
correct.
At 7:30 at home against Marshall Cardinals.
Marcia.
Is it home or away? Did you say?
At home.
At home. Ooh.
Yep. And then they
Vanguard
play.
Stadium.
Yep. And then they play Tuesday, February 14th at Waterloo at the Pirate
Pirates.
Ship.
I'd love to see them win.
Mm-hmm.
I'd heart to see them win.
Hey,
Nobody-
just for a second here,
Valentine's
just a
Day.
little
And
And that's
interruption.
at 7:30.
Valentine's
Okay.
Day.
Just
love.
but this is to help you. Today we're taping this on a Friday. You were at the school with Scott Moore,
Correct.
former alumni
podcast.
person
Podcast
here
alumnus.
on here, and his wife and daughter watch. Again, we said that, and other people watch it too. There, I've heard,
Yes.
like
Diane Relke.
Diane Relke. Yep, that's
Okay.
what I was thinking.
Kathy
of.
Asik.
Okay.
Yep.
Nice.
Okay.
Some other teachers have.
Yep.
Mother of an alum.
Yeah, exactly.
Kathy was
Yeah,
here.
she was
Jeff
actually up
here
here
in the-
watching.
Yeah.
I think Christy Royston or Christy Brabender has.
Okay.
Yep.
Nice.
Raw Bender.
Yep.
Sorry. Go ahead. My bad.
And so they are just still 7-11. And so I also didn't put in the numbers because like for their points per game and stuff because nothing's changed.
Right.
You know
So
what
why
makes
would I
sense?
tell our
Honestly,
viewers something that they already know?
Maybe they just decided that because 7-Eleven, the gas station, used to be one of the greatest gas stations. We're gonna stop right here. We're 7-Eleven, and we're just gonna keep it. Keep it right there because we know where our heart is right here.
Doubt that.
That seems out there.
That seems like a
It's
Let me know if I'm wrong.
That's how your mind
If,
works.
if people come back
Do we
and say
do we
I'm
need
wrong,
to tell you
then-
right now or do you?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, how long do we need to wait?
Well, are you part of the basketball team?
Part of this
No.
part of this community,
True.
which is part of being part of the basketball team. So
I'm all in.
the girls are 4-12.
They got a win.
Yep.
They
They got
were
a
what,
dub.
3-11, weren't they?
They
Win
play.
and loss.
They also play Thursday, February 9th at Deerfield. They're gonna be Road Warriors coming up here.
Deerfield, they'll run all over them.
Yep.
nice.
I could
And
hear it.
then
I think
they
they're the
play.
Deerfield Devils, though.
They
aren't
play that following.
Deacon. I don't think it's Deacons.
I think they're the Demons,
The Demons are
The church school.
Deerfield
are
Demons,
yeah,
I think, or
Demons.
something, because they had the
Yep.
Sun Devil
Demon
as
Deacons.
their.
There you go.
All right, we'll figure that out.
And then they play Thursday the 9th, then they play another game on Friday the February 10th at New Glarus,
Oh, back to back. Wow.
Oh,
and then they play on Monday
13th.
February 13th at Cambridge.
That's
so
quite a.
Test of their
that's
innards.
that's a gauntlet that they're going through,
Yep.
and I think they're going to come out unscathed. And then some news from being at the school that I'll tie in to this. Emily Net Ripper is 12.3 points per game, 6.8 rebounds per game.
they had that posted at the school. Is that why you found that out? or-
Nope, I didn't get a chance to finish. So
He went on to another segment, but then part of it and came back to where he
Yeah,
was
with
at
a
before.
segment within a segment.
Yeah.
okay, so when I tie this back in, I saw Emily Net Ripper walking through the hallways
Okay.
at the school because she helps with Miss Gullickson's third grade
Oh.
class
Wow.
She's a TA.
Great athlete
Yep.
and
and student.
Student
and
athlete.
teacher.
And
And
teacher.
On and off the
And
court.
teacher.
On and off the court.
She was walking through the hallway with some balloons.
Oh,
It was her birthday, I believe, either today, which is Friday, the 3rd of February, or it's tomorrow, the 4th.
oh.
So
she
you
taken
guys,
after
better,
her
you guys
dad.
better watch out because she's going to be probably
She's gonna be
18
giving
years
you
old.
birthday
She
buckets.
wants to win.
And
Her
Deerfield
birthday.
and New Glarus and Cambridge better be on the lookout because they're going to get the wrath
Watch
of,
out.
of
Yeah,
Emily
All
Net
right, Net
Ripper.
Ripper is coming your way. Birthday girl and all.
And
She's
then-
a year
Call that
older.
Birthday buckets.
Oh, yeah.
Ready to scold you.
Is she 19? Is she
I have no
is
idea.
she
I don't know.
got a leg up on the competition?
I don't know. And then
Don't know that.
I was told that I need to do a better job of giving other credit to other people on the team, and so Michaela Tila is the leading assist leader with 2.5 assists per game, and then Emma Ray Kalsher is 1.4 assists
Familiar
per
name.
game.
Kelcher.
So
How
So
many-
nobody else
oh,
scores.
What?
Nobody else scores.
They dish it to Emily.
Just
Boom.
get it to Emily.
Get it to Emily. Go-to gal.
So dejected.
Hey, listen.
Somebody told you,
Joseph.
Not only did we give him criticism, somebody who watches the podcast told him he wasn't doing his job good enough. And that he
how do you
could
know
give
who?
more
How do you know
credit to
who?
people.
How do you know who was? No, that was you guys.
What?
Hey,
It was you guys. That
Oh,
was
okay. I was gonna say I thought somebody
Joseph,
who watched.
other
honestly-
than myself. You guys are my harshest critics.
this is a learning. This is all, we're all
Had to be
learning
always
as we
right
go.
yourself.
Yeah,
I mean,
just learning,
you're
Joe.
you're getting better and better all the time.
Yeah.
This is just constructive criticism.
I just
It's
believe,
trying to
you know
help
what I
you.
believe. I believe
This
it's
is
just that
construction
grind that you
criticism
just
right
keep
here.
going through
Building
every
up.
day. You know, you just people keep coming at you trying to tell you
Yeah.
that you're not good enough. Guess what? Just keep
Hey,
going.
remember
through
what I
it.
used to tell
prove us
you?
wrong
I'm
next
gonna,
week.
I'm gonna end up being the Michael Jordan of Wisconsin Heights.
Remember what I
Weekly.
used to tell you? I'm for you, not again.
You're
You.
the only one who does it. So you'll also
Okay.
be the worst and the best. Does that make sense?
Somebody's got to be the worst. Somebody's got to be the best.
You might as well be both.
Hey, I think you're being more organized, and
Yeah.
it's only going to help you. It's only going to help you because then that.
Look at
Look at
that.
that.
Look at how long
And-
my sheet of paper was this
and
time.
you
You had the
didn't
dates right.
use.
This
You didn't use the tee it up again
Yeah.
thing. I thought you were
Guess
going
what?
to use that again.
Guess what?
honestly, we should
Kimberly
tee you
Young
up.
is sending me a box of teas
Ah,
in order
Kimberly,
to
how kind, how
continue
gracious.
to tee up
The
some of
Wisconsin
the,
Ice Weekly.
some of my
Thank you,
sports
Kimberly.
talk.
Did you also?
And I also had
did you say
a
four
conversation
when you-
with Ann Moore, and she said that she'd like me to give out or announce some of the record-breaking stuff for the swimming team.
Oh, good. Okay, when are we going to do
I
that?
don't know. She's going to send it to me.
Barracudas.
nice.
The Barracudas.
No, they're
Yeah,
not the bear.
Barracudas.
Saucon.
No, this is for the summer.
Oh,
Oh,
really
so
nice. Okay,
I
yes,
was-
you
we'll have
are
Wisconsin
right.
Ice
Jimmy
Weekly
Hudson.
Mesa
in the
In
summer.
the summer.
Yep, swim team. Nice.
Is that,
Thank you.
Is that all?
Yep.
Thank you. All right. John's been
Top
Champion.
that, John.
at the bit right now, and he's got
Thank you.
himself a full sheet of paper there.
Yep. So
You mean Satwest?
Yeah.
Oh, let me say,
I don't know if you guys probably didn't know, but Wisconsin Heights co-ops with River Valley
No.
for Clay Target League.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Skeet. Basically,
Yep.
it's
Yep.
I didn't know that existed,
I didn't
let
either
alone we were
till this week.
hanging out with the...
Yep.
how
Sign
are
up.
we doing?
Well,
or is
sign up. It's in the spring or
Okay, yeah.
Yep. Sign up runs from February 1st, so it's already started. You can start signing up to March 20th. You have to sign up.
Oh, it's a long time.
Yep, plenty of time. There's a link on the Facebook page of what's happening in Mazo, and the contact is Joe Schwartz. I don't know him personally, but I think he's the coach, at least the contact person, but I believe the coach as well. And
Shoot him an email. I
Oh,
would
there
say.
you go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fire him off an email.
Yep, but I
Yeah.
think there's a sign. So you click
Oh,
on
make
the-
sure on that email.
Click on the picture of
Make sure you hit the target.
high schooler, aiming her gun,
Yeah.
and you can sign up. I believe that takes you to the sign up sheet. So if you're
Huh.
son or daughter,
I wonder if it's
Don't
if it's
misfire
just club
by not signing up.
I think
or
it
if,
is.
or if like
Well,
other
it's
misfire by not signing
other capital conference or SWAL schools have skeet shooting.
Yeah.
I don't know, but
Hopefully
that
he hasn't been a part
that
of any
really hit the
Schwartz.
mark,
oh, I did. Yeah.
that announcement there.
Thank you.
Anybody want to
Did you
try
hear what I
again?
said? I said-
No.
Oh boy, I don't want Hudson to.
I said maybe he's been a part of a couple Schwartz in his life.
Jim
Schwartz.
Schwartz.
Wars.
Wars.
Oh,
Yeah.
No, not Jim.
that's such a stretch.
No, it's just his last name was Schwartz. And he,
Okay.
So
he's going with
Hudson
guns.
has like an hour and a half drive tonight to go fishing with his friend. He's gonna be thinking about these the whole way up, and we're gonna get random texts in the
Yeah,
group
yeah,
chat
exactly.
about
As he's driving, which
yeah,
is really scary.
stick shift.
It's not the.
At dark.
I'm not the hero we needed. I'm the hero you guys deserve.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, and secondly, don't forget that the Bath Bomb class
You bet.
put on by Indigo Ridge,
Yeah.
Katie Dasher,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Dash's
Ryan
wife.
Dasher's wife.
What?
No, keep going.
Shaking my head.
It will be held at our favorite coffee place in Mazo, 1855 Coffee House. This is on the 12th, so today that it's released on the 8th, that'll be the Sunday. And you said Katie?
Yeah.
Katie will be
Dasher, yeah.
teaching the
I think you
class.
said it.
Yeah, I think I did too, but I couldn't.
It's all right. It's on the paper.
Yeah,
Just read the script.
it's not
What
on
did I
there. That's
say?
the thing. It's just the name of a company.
Oh, got it.
Indigo Ridge.
Yep.
So it probably was him then.
Sunday, so the class goes from 3:30 to 5, and the entry fee is $25 a person.
Wow.
I wonder if that pays
So,
for like
I bet you get some
equipment and
bath.
stuff like that.
I bet you get some bath.
Yeah, I
bombs
think
that
you get to take home
and
what
stuff.
Yeah,
I
she
did hear
probably-
a review of the last one that she did.
Uh-huh.
Somebody said it was explosive.
Oh, good.
So would you consider
That was actually pretty good.
hey,
Okay,
would you
yeah,
consider
that was-
this an interruption? That feels like an
No,
interruption.
no, that's just
I
comedic
thought for
timing.
sure.
That's additional.
I thought
That's
for
when
sure
you
he
do
was
it, it's
serious.
not.
I thought he was serious.
when you do it, it's
I-
not.
I
don't
think-
know what you're talking
I
about.
think an interruption is if you're putting it down.
Yes.
I think in his mind it's
that's
putting
it.
it down.
If you're
If you're-
any
if
kind of
you're helping
constructive
it-
criticism,
if you're helping it,
that's an
that's fine.
interruption.
Which is not-
Okay.
If you're
Fine with that.
praising him,
Yeah.
then it's
Yeah. Yes. Yep. See, I was adding something to that. That was just a little bit of a humor nugget that I
a sparkly humor.
Yeah,
nugget.
I added
Yeah.
in there, and that was
For
good.
young
And people are probably still laughing right now. And
Well,
so
they're not right now, but when they hear it, eventually, I think they'll like
Yes.
it.
Yeah,
There might be some people though that heard that outside and are laughing.
yeah.
Well, I
as
think
they
that's
walk
why
by
downstairs laughing
of our
at it.
studios. Do you have a bunch more?
Just two.
Oh, okay.
You have some. You can't wait to get back in.
He can't.
Just hang on. Just hang on.
I'll remind you, Mazomaniacs,
Oh, I like
next
that.
week, but the 15th, so the day that we release the
Wednesday,
45th
yeah.
episode, right? So this is the 44th episode.
Yep, you're right.
The next week, which is the 45th episode, that night at 6:30, there's at the community building. There's a Chamber of Commerce meeting, and they're inviting all Mazomaniacs. Maybe anybody else wants to fly in, come see it, whatever they want to do. And the big thing for us that really gets us to go to things is that there will be refreshments and snacks.
Ah, did they say what kind?
No, they didn't. But
Is
it starts at 6:30. It's at the community building. Chamber of Commerce. They're going to go over things.
I'm only
important to
going-
Mazomania. And so, if you want to go, it's open to the public. Go ahead and go on down and get yourself some snacks. A few drinks.
Refreshments.
Lad. Yep.
I'm only going if 1855 is supplying the
I
Catering?
can't confirm or deny that's
Because-
happening.
Catering.
Yep.
That would
But
be.
we'll remind you again next week. It won't be this, every time that we talk about the lights. It'll just be a reminder since it'll be that night.
Well,
that
eventually
comes
it'll
out.
be over. So
Eventually it'll be over, but
So you can keep
so is the
try
lights.
to
The
remind
lights
them.
were over
well,
too.
That's true too.
Question. I have a
I
question.
have one more.
Well, but
after
I have
you're
a
done.
question,
Yeah,
though.
Go ahead. Yeah, please do.
Are we 100% sure that you call the fine residents of the township and village of Mazomaniacs?
I don't
Or
know.
do you
I've always
call
called
them
them the
Mazomanians?
No,
Or do you
that's
call
probably the
them
more-
Mazomaniites?
I don't know.
Can you look that up? Let's see if.
I don't know if there is. It's the,
Mazomanians.
That's the Mazomanians.
I've just always heard.
Mazomanians?
I don't know.
Not always heard, but I've referred to some.
I wonder
of them
what- I wonder what Dick
Mazomaniacs.
Royston-
Yeah, he'll.
Let's
Let's
ask
get Dick
him.
Royston on the line.
Can we
Yeah.
call him?
I
All
don't
of
know.
them.
Phone a friend.
Mazomani.
A phone a friend. That'd be fun right now.
Hey,
So what am I looking up?
let me do this. You
What are
guys look at it,
Mazomaniacs?
and I am going to ask Jameson Dewar
Oh,
if he knows if he would be able
Why
to
don't,
ask.
why don't we just tell them to put it in the comments?
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
perfect.
well, that's simple. That'd be better.
And that'll
That'd
be
better.
a little bit of
Yeah, interaction.
interaction.
That'd be a
Yeah.
little
Yeah.
Mazomania.
We don't want this just to be a
That'll get
monologue
the-
all the time. We want some
No.
interaction.
It'll get the proverbial father-son podcast campus a buzzing.
Oh, no doubt about that. So, is it? Here's the question: is it Mazomaniacs? Is it Mazomanians? Is it Mazomaniites? Is there anything else I might be missing? Anybody know? I don't think I've ever heard.
I just call them. I have heard
It's the
Mazomaniacs
Mazomani.
before, but I don't know for sure. I don't think that's probably the right because that feels like a
Mazomaniacs.
cut, probably to some of us.
Yeah,
residents.
maybe.
I don't. Doesn't bother me a lick.
No.
Yeah, well, yeah, you're calling yourself that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
not about
We're
your
all
bit.
Mazomaniacs.
Yep.
I don't know.
It's like you telling Norwegian jokes.
Yeah.
You're not
If it's- I can
doing
do that,
anything
I
out
can
of
do it all I
school.
want.
It's what you are.
What are you doing, Joe?
I am looking up the thing that I want to talk about for the Mazo Mustangs.
Oh, yeah.
Lastly, okay, so I walked down and was just walking around Mazo, and I
Were
walked.
you making your way downtown?
Yep, downtown.
Would you say you were
when say
dogging around
down,
town?
that means so. Even though we're south of the downtown area, there's a fairly good sized hill that you have
Yeah,
to walk down. So you're walking north, but you're going downhill.
Yeah.
So when you say we're going downtown, it literally is
We're
downtown.
going down north.
Yep. So I was walking down there and I looked off to the east, and there's the concert bandstand area
Yep,
down there that they
yep,
built probably
yep.
2 years ago now.
Yeah,
What do they
maybe a
call
little
that
bit more.
thing?
That's the bandstand.
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 Mazo bandstand.
Somebody, I believe the guy's name is Jason, was one of the guys that helped put this together. But there's a very nice igloo
Oh, yeah.
down there.
I saw that. Yeah,
We're gonna
that's
play a
neat.
video right now.
So I played the video that's here. So this, I was told, was put up a few days ago. It's right in front of where they have concerts in the summertime. It's an igloo put together by a few locals. We'll go up there and check it out. Pretty big. But yeah, this is where we have concerts here in Mazo. which most of the locals are aware of, but anybody that's watching from out, this is where we have it. Pretty neat. Not too close there. Coming around to the entrance. Looking in here. Wow, that's neat. I don't know if you can tell with it, but how high it goes, but it's probably 6 feet or so high, maybe in there. Anyway, this was kind of neat, and I thought I would share Mazo site-wise with that. I'll get a good picture of it, but I wanted to shoot a video. There you go. And then the commentary there's a commentary that goes along with it. Me.
You
John's
did it?
And I showed around.
A documentary.
Yep, I showed around. I was walking up to it. So
John.
this is me walking up to it, and then I show you the place where the picture is, or excuse me, where the bandstand is, and what we do there, what the Mazomanians, Mazomaniacs, Mazomaniites do.
Mazominions.
And then I walked around the igloo, showed you around that, and then I looked in, probably 6 feet. You know, the ceiling is about 6 feet high, so you could stand up. Most of us could. And then took a picture of it as well. So he'll show you the video first, or he did show you the video,
Yeah, and then he'll have a video.
and then the picture as well. And that's why I'm telling you now is because it's really cold right now. But word has it that when this comes out, it's supposed to get warmer. So it might not be in the state that it was
Yeah.
before. So enjoy it. There was pictures on Facebook of a husky dog. That was taking
breed.
a picture. Breed, yes.
I mean, it may have also been husky, but
there was kids and adults that were taking pictures in it. So I just thought I'd go down and check it out, and there it was.
Very nice, very
and
nice.
That's it. So the video and the thing were played.
And here's the thing. Do that a lot. I like that. Having actually sight. And Joe, I know you have to be careful going to the school when you do from time to time. You can't take pictures and stuff, probably kids and stuff.
Yes.
But you think of ways that maybe you could show a collage or something, or you could talk to Scott, just have a little, or do a little something. You know, an adult, you could just say hi to, you know,
Diane
whatever.
Rauke.
Yeah, Diane Rauke or something. You know, some different people.
Take a picture for the pod.
Try to do that next time.
Okay, I will.
Just a thought.
This is almost
creative
like
thought.
a production meeting we're
It's
having
supposed to be
within
on
the
the
spitballing
podcast.
It's supposed to be
right
Monday
now.
or
Yeah,
Tuesday, but we're
brainstorming.
doing it on a Friday.
Yeah, brainstorming.
We can handle that.
All right,
That's
Dad,
why.
you've got something.
I've got a couple of things, but go ahead,
Okay,
Joe.
so
we
I'll
wanna
need
make
some
sure we
help
handle
explaining
that.
this.
About
But
9 minutes.
But the Mazo Mustangs are doing a Super Bowl
Say it again.
Super Bowl
Thank you.
pool, in which they have 100 numbers, right,
On each board.
on each board. So there's 2 boards.
Yep.
And
It's a fundraiser.
It's
like you
for
said.
it's a fundraiser, and so you buy numbers in which you think
You buy a
that-
square inside there and then they assign numbers. Each square is $10, and they draw numbers at halftime and at the end of the game for the scores for both teams. And if your numbers correspond with, I think, either the starting or the ending number, then you win. Or maybe has to be both numbers. I'm not sure.
No,
Drew
I mean-
won last year. You should ask him.
Twice, right?
Yeah.
No, I won the
Halftime.
halftime and because the numbers were the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really. I just
But if
I
you're
just
interested
win.
in
I don't really
supporting-
know.
Just win.
I don't know how. I just win.
You just
But if you're
figures it out.
interested, you can either get a hold of us and we can get a hold of our coach, Tim Hewitt, or you can go to our Facebook page. Demondo show it to you, the Mazomani Mustangs Facebook page. Contact them and you can get a square.
And what does it pay for? Like what kind of things does it go towards for them?
It goes toward
Equipment.
It's a
We
fun-
got all this equipment on.
Yeah, equipment, baseball bats, balls, jerseys,
maybe dues,
hats.
stuff like that. No.
Yep.
Yep.
dues.
Dues.
Well,
to
that's all-
the
it
league.
costs
dues,
league
fees.
umpires.
It costs
Yeah,
these umpires to be
umpires.
Not
part of the
dudes.
league, right?
Yeah, so it helps us so that we can play and
It's the Mazomani Mustangs.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
your team.
come on and watch us then.
Yep.
Yep.
And as of January 31st, there's 44 squares left
On the
and-
second
on
board.
the second board. So if you guys are really going at it, we might have to do a third board.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
buy a square.
Before they all fill up.
You feel good about that?
Yeah.
You feel
Yep.
like
Good
you
enough.
okay? So I don't think this is going to take 6 minutes. I've got 6 minutes.
We got Roy still.
Oh yeah, is he coming up
Do
today?
you want to do that? Well, no. you
But
can
no, I
just-
mean we're all right though because Roy's
Yeah.
segment doesn't need to be on
Yeah.
this
No.
part.
Yes, you're right.
Okay, so Handlebar Performance right here in Mazomani,
Yep.
right on the Commercial Avenue or Highway 14, is a reverse sponsor of the original Father Son Voiceover podcast. Proprietor Aaron Handel went to school with Joe, graduated with Joe,
Brother of
brother of
Cal.
radical podcaster Cal. I took Deshaun's four-wheeler over there on Wednesday. I drove it over there. The winch that pulls up and down the blade broke off.
For shoveling, right?
Yep.
'Cause he
Yep.
isn't
For snow plowing.
Snow plowing,
So I took it over there, and he was working. He had a full load of stuff that he was working on. I walked in there, and I thought, I don't want to bother Aaron. How can you bother Aaron? He's such a nice guy. He said, hey, what can I do for you? And there was a guy standing in there talking with him. And I said, well, I just explained to him. I said, but I can come back later. He said, no, let's take a look at it. He walks out, takes a look at the four-wheeler, gives me advice on how to fix it myself because that's how he would fix it. And it was an easy fix.
Nice.
And this is what I'm saying. That's when you know you've got somebody that's got your back.
Yeah.
Because he could have said, I'll fix that, tied it up himself, charged me 50, 60, $100, but he didn't. He told me
Yeah.
how to fix it. We fixed it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, but
He
Deshaun
handled
fixed
your
it.
problems.
He handlebar
Oh, wow.
performance handled
I
my
was gonna hate you for that.
four-wheel
That's
problem,
okay.
four-wheeler problem. And that's why we want him to be a reverse sponsor
We-
of
we
the
thank-
original.
we thank him
We
and
thank
we
him
bless
and we
him.
bless you, Aaron. We thank you and we bless you. So anyway, thanks, Aaron. Appreciate that little
Yeah.
tidbit. And it was free. Free advice. It cost him something.
But you feel better about yourself because now you're a handyman. Now,
Yeah.
now, if anybody has that problem, Aaron will push them to you.
Oh.
Yeah, I
And
mean, if
might
you
be able
have
to
a-
start your own.
He'll,
Yeah.
he'll triage any. You
Yeah.
just give people advice, probably, which you're pretty good
We can
at.
start coaching. I think.
Yeah.
You
Yeah, I can.
They'll ask you. They'll ask you. They'll say, "Hey, something's going on with my four-wheeler here," and then you'll say, "Oh, I think what we do
me
is we
fix
just
the
usually
winch."
tie the winch."
Yeah.
And then you say
Yeah.
that
That's
should do
nothing
it.
Yeah,
to
but
do
it's
with
got a broken wheel.
Todd only fixes
Oh, I know who I
winches.
take that to. I won't say it here, but I know I take
Wow,
it to.
true.
You know what I'm saying?
We do know that.
Yep. Okay. So as we head into this next segment, which is a silky segue, which is the taste test on the road at the 1855 Coffee House with Michelle Van Shindig. We had a great time. We won't spoil it because it speaks for itself.
Yep.
It really does. And we'll come back afterwards and talk a little bit about it. But I just wanted to remind you that the 1855 Coffee House in historic downtown Mazo, visited by the Mazomaniacs or Mazomanians or Mazomaniites, we don't know yet. I'm vamping
I know
here
you
as we
are.
work
Yeah,
things
I know.
out here
And
because
you
I was
said
on
that
radio.
4 or 5 times
What?
when we did the taste
We don't want to
test.
offend anybody.
No, he said historic.
Oh, yeah,
downtown.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
That's
He
that's
said it
my new.
probably 7 or 8
Well,
times
that's the
now.
new shtick. It's historic Mazo downtown.
Everybody's gonna
That's what
just-
Scott
just-
Johannick and Natalie Beal and all the Chamber of Commerce want us to say
Yep.
on this huge podcast. Anyway, she is an actual sponsor of the original Father Son voiceover podcast.
Michelle is.
Michelle is.
Yeah, not Natalie.
Not Natalie or Scott. Do you want, when you go down there, if you go down there, and you should go down there, do you want to get 10% off your drink or food purchase?
Let me answer that for them.
Yeah.
Yes.
go ahead. You do.
Yes, they do.
Good. That's good. Well, I'm glad you answered that. Do you want to have 10% off?
What? You think
Or
I'm
food
silly?
or drink?
Think I'm silly?
Okay. Yeah, of course. And you do, of
Oh,
course.
yeah.
We know you do because you guys go down there for the hot chocolate, the latte. I go down there for the coffee.
Yep.
We want 10% off. You want 10% off. All you have to do is just say, hey, listen, Michelle, I watched the original Father Son voiceover podcast.
That's all you have to do.
Boom.
That's it.
10% off.
Watch.
10% off.
You
That
have
means
to be barking mad. Not
that
to
means
do
if you spent $15,
Say
a
words.
$1.50. Watch the math. Watch
Yep.
the math. If you spent
Instant.
$20, you get $2 off.
It's nice that you're using nice
25
round
bucks.
numbers. It's
How
good.
about $2.18? $20.18. I don't know what that is. You do probably.
$20.18.
Yeah.
10%.
Yeah.
$2.20 probably,
Okay.
or a penny.
Okay.
Anyway, you get the picture. Go down there, 10%
Smooth the
off.
decimals, 10%
Just
off.
mentioned you heard it here on the
$2
original Father Son
and 2 cents.
voiceover podcast.
We're gonna take We're gonna
2
take you
cents, yeah.
out
There you
with
go.
Roy from Elroy,
Okay.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
next we'll have our taste test. Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
Get your 10%.
Yeah, good stuff.
All right. Here's Roy from Elroy.
And now, another edition of The Adventures of Roy from Elroy.
Hi, everybody. We're here at 1855 Coffee House. Go ahead.
And we're going to have our taste test, our first off-campus, out-of-studio thing.
Taste test.
Taste
yeah.
test. Anything.
It'll be our second segment, as
Yep.
always.
Yep.
And here's just a little bit of a...
Yeah, let's look around a little bit.
Michelle's hiding right now, so...
There's the bar and everything where she makes the coffee. Beautiful sitting places. Oh, that's
The vault?
That's the vault.
We won't go in there because
Oh,
you'll have to come here.
vault.
Yeah. And then here is where we're setting up. It's a little bit of a mess, but it's getting there.
But make sure you're recording.
Yep, that's rad.
Because we do not. And you gotta have those cans. That's what you call cans. Earphones. You gotta have your cans on.
All right. Well, we just started.
Are we getting good sound?
I feel it.
Well, so we're going to have a taste test. We've been talking about this for a long time, and we're down at 1855 Coffee House in historic Mazomania, Wisconsin. I think the address is 1 Broadhead Street. Isn't that true?
That's what I saw on the front door.
1 Broadhead Street. If you come downtown off of Highway 14, and let's say you're coming from Madison, let's say you take a right at the historic
North.
and you head north, take a right, head north, and you come down maybe about 3/4 of a mile down a hill, and you'll see a flagpole. Boom. Right there is the front door, the 1855 Coffee House.
Don't run into the flagpole.
No, that's happened before.
I had that joke
That's happened
already
before.
about 5 seconds ago. I
If
said
you-
it. I'll say it.
If you
Well, I got it out
if
there
you go
for you.
past the pole, you've gone too far.
Yep, and you're probably
Well, unless you've turned right.
You're going to be doing some
drive-in.
Don't go straight at the pole.
This is our first out-of-studio podcast. It's almost an out-of-body experience.
We're on
for us.
location,
Yep.
on site.
And I want to say a big thank you to, first of all, our roadies that got this all together and
Who
put
was
it all
that?
together. I guess it was you and I.
Oh, and
we
Damon.
don't have
Damon. Give
roadies.
credit to
Damon.
Damon. Damon.
That's what happens when you're first starting out. You have to do everything.
Yep.
But I said to Michelle, who is the proprietor of this fine establishment.
What's her name?
Michelle Van Schindig. She said, well, what did I say to her? Oh, when we get to 1,000 subscribers and we're only...
We're
we
1/10 of the way.
We're
we
10%.
we have 101.
No, just over.
101.
Yeah.
When we get the rest of those and get 1,000, then we are going to be hiring. Somebody's going to be doing this for us. We'll just show up.
So listen to this.
Yeah.
I got a text today from none other than Ty Parman, and he said that our
Friendly.
podcast showed up on his recommended videos, and he said that he saw we were at 99 subscribers, and he went and subscribed. So he was the 100th subscriber for us, and I told him that we were maybe going to have him on for a podcast.
Oh.
So,
Nice.
And at
I'm
least
sure
we're going
he
to give
did
him a
that.
coupon
Yeah.
to come up to the prize table.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Coupon.
yep. And by the way, just so you know, we are down here for a taste test. We are going to be testing avocado
Why don't you list
toast.
those off for us?
Thank you. Avocado toast.
Silky segue.
And Scott Johannick was down here.
Sure
and
was.
he gave us an insider's view of what he gets. He gets avocado toast that's loaded.
The loaded
Won't tell you what it is. It's got an
avocado
egg on it and stuff like that. So
special order.
Michelle's going to make us that.
Wait a second. So are these items that are off menu?
Yeah.
Because they have those sometimes at like McDonald's, Burger King.
They sure do.
You have to ask for them specifically. So now
I think Scott
somebody's
invented
gonna-
it, and then he told us about
It's
it.
called the Scott Johannick.
Special orders don't upset Michelle.
Nope.
No.
She's willing to do just about anything that you need as far as if it's on, she'll make
She
it the
has
way
the
you want
ingredients,
to.
as long as she has the ingredients.
So we're going to have avocado toast loaded, the classic egg sandwich with an everything bagel. It's going to be like different like seeds and stuff like that. Then the classic egg, I said that already.
Let's try that
Then
again.
we're going to have two of them. 1855.
Two that may not have been listening.
Hey,
Two
listen.
different kinds.
1855 house breakfast sandwich.
Sandwich.
Sammy's.
And then we're going to start talking lunch right away. And we're going to have the white cheddar and ham sandwich and then the turkey slaw sandwich.
The slaw,
So
that
Please
sounds-
tell me that we're
sounds
not
like the
going
best
to
to
eat
me.
this in the entirety. Are they cutting them up?
They're
We get-
small.
yeah, they're
just
cutting them up.
tidbits.
Yeah.
these are just appetizers.
Honestly, I
They're
mean,
little samplers.
honestly,
horsey doers.
Here we go.
You're gonna have to trade plates. This
Okay.
is the
Okay.
loaded.
this is the loaded. Thank
This
you.
is the regular.
That's
Oh,
Michelle.
wow.
Thank you,
Thank
Michelle.
Thanks, Michelle.
Okay, so this is the
Wow.
avocado toast.
Came to the right
This
table with
has
the loaded.
eggs.
Here, let me show it to
Yeah,
them.
show it to the picture.
Yeah, go
Show
ahead
the
and show
picture.
that.
Yeah,
Oh,
show
I
that.
need to take a picture of it too. So I'll do that.
We said to Michelle that we probably shouldn't cut it up because it kind of hurts the presentation, but that doesn't
I
hurt
need
the
to take a
presentation
picture.
at
This
all.
looks great.
Excuse my
That is beautiful.
not professionalism here.
Okay.
so this
that's
is-
a very good picture.
Yes,
So
yes.
take a picture of this
Yeah,
too.
okay,
We-
go take a
we're-
picture.
we're-
Do this, Hudson. When you hold it up there,
Wow.
hold it away.
Look
from
at this
the-
thing.
That looks like a real egg.
Hold it away from it so it
Is
looks
it a
like
real
I'm
egg,
holding it.
or is it a fake egg?
No,
No, it's real egg.
Go have a bite of that.
Oh,
Has that got
okay.
bacon on it?
Yeah,
I'm gonna try this. This
I don't think
this
ours
is
does.
loaded.
Hudson, put it up
No,
to
we're gonna-
the camera there.
I already
We'll
did.
pass it around.
Then it
We're
looks
gonna
like I'm
call
holding
this
it.
Scott Johannic avocado loaded toast. Go ahead, have that. I'm gonna have.
Here. I'm in the shot. I'm all over the shot.
Just use a napkin all there.
one.
Here, Hud or Joe.
Go ahead, and give that to Johnny, and then I'll take the last piece. So first, we're going to do the loaded. Then we're gonna
already
do
have
the.
one, don't you?
No, I don't have.
Okay, so that's mine. All right.
That one's yours, Jake.
Oh, you're already eating.
Yeah, go ahead. Do the loaded. Hey, I need that loaded one. I need a loaded one.
Pass this to
Are we doing the
to
loaded
Kevin.
one?
Yeah, loaded.
To Kevin.
Loaded first. What do you think? Let's talk about
There
it.
he
you go, Johnny.
goes. Oh. I'm gonna waft.
That's got aioli sauce on
That's
it.
really good.
Wow, I'm
mentioned
eating mine, but I almost feel like I'm eating Dad's. This is so good. It sounds so good.
These are really good. Seriously.
This is going to drive Cal, the radical.
Oh,
radical
Michelle, this is so
podcaster.
scrumptious. Is this hand shot? Wow, this is very good. That aioli sauce,
What type of bread is that?
it's everything. No,
Try again.
sorry.
Hey, what kind of bread is this?
Ooh.
Rustic French?
Do you, Michelle? One quick question: you don't ever have anybody lick the plate, do you?
See,
Okay,
that's,
I won't do it then.
see, that's our dog Renly. They
We're
call
not
it clean all
a
the plates.
real highbrow group, so I'm gonna do that. Here,
Wow,
have
that
another.
was so good.
That's
Are we
very
having
good.
the other one then too?
Oh, John already started.
Oh,
Out
sorry.
of 10, what would you rate that?
I haven't had a lot of avocado toast in my day, so I would have to say that was the best. But it also was the only one. So
only.
I've never had avocado toast before.
You might start having it. That was very good.
Both. I think both are good. I would choose the Scott Johann.
oh, hold on a second. Let me get on
Oh,
the same
sorry.
page.
There, hold on. Well,
The avocado is just, it's very good.
It's very avocado-y, I would say.
I would say it's
I
free
feel
avocado.
like the Scott Johannic loaded one is
Takes it
very
to another
tasty.
level.
Yeah, but this I feel like I'm doing something right by eating this.
Did the
Is
first
this
one-
avocado good for you?
Didn't the first
I
one
think so.
not have aioli sauce on it? Or was that what was underneath? I thought that was maybe sour cream.
I don't think it's sour cream. I think it's fried cheap cream.
I think
Cream
it's
cheese.
good.
Sorry, that's what I meant. Cream cheese.
I don't think the second one had garlic sauce on
I
it.
don't think it did either.
Yeah.
I think the
Very good.
non-loaded or the original, it must have had just cream cheese on it. I think aioli was on the
First
the
one.
loaded.
Yeah, I think so. I agree.
I don't. I'm trying to think if I should say this or not.
Say it. Just say it, baby.
Should I? I'm giving something myself in trouble because I'm going to be stereotypical, but I think as a gentleman, I would go. I could see Mom and I coming down here and her having the avocado toast. You know,
Something
watching.
light.
She's watching her figure.
Yeah.
Where I'm not doing that so much.
What would you
And
get?
I'd have the loaded one.
Oh.
Do you guys?
This is how it
Is that
works.
is that
This
is
how it
that
works.
against rules
You
for
have-
her to have the loaded?
No.
Can you let Joe talk?
No. Go ahead,
Are
Joe.
you done? Okay. So I think what it
Make
does.
sure you're on your mic.
Yeah, I'm on my mic.
No, you're not. You're looking
on
over
it.
here.
I'm on Dad's mic.
Bring that over just a little bit.
okay.
Seriously.
No, it can't go much further.
He can't.
So I think what happens is you've got eggs healthy, you've got avocado healthy, cream cheese healthy, and then the bacon. But see, you've got those three that cancel the bacon out.
Yep.
So it's basically
It's 3 steps forward, 1 step back.
But bacon done in moderation is fine.
Oh, yeah.
You just
Bet you it was
can't use-
air fried.
Oh,
Probably air
Might
fried
have been
bacon.
air fried
Probably was.
bacon, yeah. But it was real though. You know, sometimes you go and it's not real.
Yeah, it's that.
So
Yeah,
I thought it was
Not like
Very
the
good.
bacon that we've had at home before.
We've got to remind people
That
about
makes you work at it.
our,
It didn't
our
have a
little
hard cross on
sponsorship and promotion while we're waiting.
Here's the thing.
yeah. So
And,
many things.
and Michelle, I asked her today if anybody had taken her up on being a sponsor of the original Father Son Voiceover podcast.
I can watch it.
And nobody has mentioned, out of our hundreds of viewers, nobody's mentioned, and they haven't gotten the 10%
Spend one day.
discount. I know that. But there's got to be a lot of people that are watching us that come to the 1855
Oh, yeah.
Coffee House. And you can get 10% off any drink item or any food item.
Food or
You could try the avocado toast. You could try the avocado loaded
Yeah.
Scott Johannick toast.
yeah.
Or you could, how close is she?
Just keep going.
Or you could. I was just going to try to
Yeah, I see what you're doing.
reel it in here.
Yep.
You could try the classic egg sandwich with everything bagel. That's what we're going to be tasting next.
Oh, segue.
yeah, a silky
Wow.
segue.
And where are we right now in the 1855 Coffee House?
This is the VIP
kind of
West
a,
Well.
a,
This is
a
the
meeting
VIP
room? Can you rent this out? Or is this just general seating?
This is the second studio of the original Father Son Voiceover podcast.
You know what I like
no
though
way
is they can't see this, but right over there, behind the cameras, is a beautiful picture window that looks out at historic Mazomania, all the historic
Downtown.
buildings. We're seeing cars go by
The
there.
hustle and the bustle.
Yep. And so that's kind of fun. The Iron
Currently there's a traffic jam going on out there.
Tap
Tap
House.
House.
Iron Hop
Iron Hop.
Tap House is right across the street.
There is.
They're gonna
And here
they're
it
open
comes.
right now.
Here comes the next one.
Uh-oh.
Come on in.
This is the classic.
And that bagel looks delicious.
Yes.
Now,
What is that? What does it have on top of it? I mean, like, what are
Those
the?
are like seasonings, so there's sesame seeds and chia seeds
So-
and onion powder
Ooh,
and all
chia seeds.
Poppy seeds. So
poppy seeds, yes.
we don't want to be getting
an
tested for
everything
anything
bagel.
today.
This is the classic
Wow.
egg sandwich with
Wow.
everything bagel.
Wowzers.
Exciting.
Oh, wow. And it's toasty,
Nice
too.
and warm.
Very nice and
I can't
toasty.
get it with my left. I'm not left-handed, so this is kind of
This is
foreign.
going to be warm, I
Okay,
think.
you guys, have you cleansed your palate
Oh,
enough from
yeah.
the avocado?
I'm
This looks good.
Smelling it a little bit, too.
You gotta waft it first.
Wow. You know, in all honesty, I like to be honest. Mm-hmm. When I come down here and just get coffee a lot of times,
That turkey?
no, I think it's ham.
ham.
Oh, I forgot to take a picture. That's wrong of me.
They're so
When I come down here and get
Hungry.
coffee,
Here, I got a little
I
piece
see
left.
people ordering these things, and I think I should probably get something like that. And I said, no, probably won't. Well, that's good. That's really good.
Yep.
Maybe she has a picture online we can get from her.
Okay.
She does.
That was my fault. My bad.
No problem. What do you think, Joe?
Very good.
That tastes like it has some. What's it called?
Umami.
Aioli?
Aioli sauce on it too.
Yep.
Don't you think?
Egg is very well done.
It's so good.
I don't know if I'm tasting aioli. I'm not sure.
Maybe you got the corner that didn't
got
have any
somebody-
aioli on it.
Pulling right up. Why not?
Oh, hello there.
And there's currently a traffic jam.
Doing a
out there.
little podcast right in front, and
I think that's Jameson Dewar's mom.
is it really?
Yeah.
It sure is.
I think she's
There's
going in to work
Teresa.
out.
Yep,
We're eating and she's working out.
no! Did I do that or you?
Yep.
that was me.
Yeah.
I'll say you did it.
That's okay.
Oh, you got food on there.
Yeah, I
Who
was
got food on
waving.
my thing?
I was waving and I banged it.
You know,
okay.
Teresa, that's Jameson Dewar and Dick Royston's daughter.
That's Jameson Dewar's daughter.
Jameson.
Jameson Dewar's
Wow,
mother.
that's
Jameson Dewar's mother, Dick Royston's daughter.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
And she's going to work out at the community building. And she waved and she looked like, I know what you're doing in
Yeah,
there, didn't
uh-huh.
she? She had
Yeah.
that look on her face.
She said, "I can't
know
wait to
you're
watch
doing it.
that." Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
That's the fun part, though, about doing it down here. You see people and
Yep.
they wave through the big, what is that, a
Picture window.
picture window?
Picture window.
I almost said bay window, but that's not right. We have that at our house.
A bay window is pushed out.
Yeah.
Yep. Extended.
Bow.
Thus giving you a bay to sit in.
Wow.
So talk about it. Ham.
Yep.
Cheese.
What else did you taste?
I don't know if there
Oh,
was
the white
cheese in there.
cheddar. I haven't had that. I mean, I've had it before, but it's not as
We got to remember to get a
normal
picture of
in
that
my
from
repertoire.
her
Cheeses.
because I messed up.
They have I think she has a picture on
Okay.
Facebook.
That'll be
So you
great.
can
Yeah.
That would
screen
steal
steal
it.
it.
that would be a full meal in my opinion. If you had that whole bag.
It's a big, yeah. It's nice.
I would say when I ate a
Oh
bit
my,
into
we've
that.
got another one.
I bit into that.
Just
I said
get done with
the first
one,
word
it's
that I
already
thought
here.
of,
Oh.
party.
This is
Parmesan.
1855, and for some
This
reason
one-
hard to cut, so you'll have to.
This
Oh,
one is
okay.
the
That's
fan
okay.
favorite right
We're
here.
gonna take a picture
Yes.
of this.
Yep.
Because we forgot the picture of the
So
other
what
one.
does this
Thank
have
you,
on it?
Michelle.
Wow.
Tomato and garlic aioli, bacon, and
Ooh wee.
And yeah, bacon.
All
Croissants are one of my favorite.
All on a what?
on a
Oh,
croissant.
croissant.
Oh, you
Yeah.
dropped my.
Oh, you dropped my croissant.
Hey, listen. You two guys have that, and Hudson and I. Why don't you two guys have that? And I'll have just one little bite.
No, you go for it.
I'm just gonna have one bite, and you can have the other bite.
Okay.
The one you let me take,
Croissant is
I'll
very
take a
good.
bite.
bigger part right here.
That's what I look
I'll
like.
take
and
a
I
bite,
look for
and
in
then
a,
somebody else can-
croissant.
Boy,
Because
that everything bagel, that was good.
It was everything.
that's still sitting with me. That's how hearty it was, I would say.
Wow.
Come on down
It's
here,
light.
a nice
That aioli sauce is good.
Is
chili
it down there
morning.
again?
Yep.
Come here.
You got some on your leg there.
Wow.
Saving it for later.
He's taking some home. I'm
You're
ruining
making
this.
up. That's okay. It's all going to the same place.
You get some?
How are we coming across here? Okay.
I think great.
Seem to be fine. I mean, you're hearing it fine.
With what I'm hearing, it sounds great.
We're producing as we go because this is our first time.
Let me put this on the
Another
plate.
bite.
No,
That's you left me so much.
I know.
Look
Wow.
at you. You're wasting away. You need some of that.
This has egg.
That croissant is so good.
Very crispy,
Light.
buttery. I would say it's almost kind of
I'd
buttery.
probably say it's flaky.
Yes, definitely flaky.
Aioli sauce is very good.
Michelle, you've outdone yourself.
Holy cannoli, it's aioli. Wowzers.
This is very good.
Extra good.
So far, I'd have every item. That's what I would have.
You did what?
Every item. So far.
You can't go wrong with either of them.
Well, and this is hearty. I mean, it's hearty. It's not like you're getting some sort of pastry or something that you can't really stick to your bones.
Yeah, hopefully she doesn't do any pastries because then that comment that'll cut.
She does
Uh-oh.
have morning buns and
Oh, true.
and what are those things? Brochures? No.
Definitely not brochures.
Brochures.
We should have some brochures.
Nobody eats brochures.
What are they called?
Brioche bun.
Brioche.
Buns.
I think
Brochure
you're thinking of biscotti.
No.
Okay.
How's your family?
You gotta wear a pinky ring when you eat that.
Are we getting a taste of the morning buns?
Yes.
No, well, we talked about it.
No, we're not.
We're not.
Here's this thing.
They have
I'm
lied to
skinny
us.
on
Should
this.
have brought my wallet down here.
Well,
Could have charted my own
it's
path.
basically
Yeah.
a free supper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
It's not free though, because you paid for it.
Well, I understand, but
Oh.
you guys are all getting a free
Yeah.
supper.
Oh, true.
You know, freedom is
That our
free.
time is worth more than.
Listen, Hudson, thank you.
Hey, listen, while we wait, I don't know what you want to do. We're about 17, 18 minutes in.
Okay.
I don't know if you want to stop, because now we're done with breakfast. Oh. We can do another segment. We can do another segment and have it be lunch/afternoon delight.
Let's do it.
Want to do it?
Yeah.
We bet.
Do we have anything else to say?
One thing I will say about this is for something that I would definitely call not fast food. I mean, boom, right away. Here comes the next one. Here comes the next one. The wait time is not very long.
We come down here enough to watch it. And there are people that come and order, and they're on their way to work.
Yep.
Boom.
Boom.
It's 5 minutes most of
Yep.
the time.
Yeah.
And you can order online.
You can.
So you
Oh,
can
yeah.
get it ahead of time.
Can you
can
call
call
too?
in. You
Nope,
sure
you
can.
can't call.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
We are at the 1855 Coffee House. Michelle
Mazomanie.
Lynch in Mazomanie, historic Mazomanie,
Downtown.
downtown.
Yep,
there's currently a
And
traffic jam
we're
going
here
on
with
out
the
there.
original Father Son Voiceover podcast, and we will be back with
Lunch.
lunch right after this.
Taking a trip into the 1855 vault here. Just a little bit of the vault, the old Mazomanie Bank. Oh, this coffee's hot. Okay. I got myself a coffee, and we're down here in the vault at 1855, and you are watching the original Father Son Voiceover podcast.
We're recording.
Here we are
And we're live.
at the second part of our 1855 Coffee House extravaganza.
Yep.
And we've had breakfast
was
already.
great.
We had avocado.
Which I was
Toast.
saying off camera that
Say it
I've
on
never been
camera.
a huge fan of avocado guacamole stuff, but that was
was
very
right
good,
up there. That was top
and
shelf.
especially Scott's.
Yeah.
The
SJ.
loaded edition.
The
The
loaded
SJ.
was good.
Oof, that was good.
Everybody knows Mom.
Yep.
She's here.
Yep.
And she's going to join us for the next test. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to have Michelle bring the next one in, and then we're going to put you on the spot, and we're going to say, what is one thing you like? Not the food. Not the food. What do you like about the 1855 Coffee House?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
What do you like about it? Okay. So that's going to be our quiz today.
Okay.
I
And
saw.
it can't be Michelle, and it can't be the food,
Okay.
because that's a given. All right, Michelle. Thank you.
Thank you.
And this is what?
slaw.
Turkey slaw.
Oh, that is
Well, tell
incredible.
us. Can you just tell us real quickly what's on it?
So it's turkey, Havarti cheese, a slaw with, so it's a cabbage kale mix
Nice.
with dried cranberries and pumpkin seeds,
Ooh.
a little bit of onion
Ooh.
and mayo, and then cucumbers.
I'm gonna take a picture.
Punkers.
That seems too. That seems too
And then the
much
bread
for
is
our.
again-
We aren't
Yeah,
ready
French.
for this.
Yep, it's bread.
Do you have to hold it like this?
With your thumb up, your
pinky up.
pinky up.
Pinkies up.
Mom and I are going to share.
Very good.
You have the
One.
bigger one then. I'll take this. I'll take the little small guy on the
Okay,
side
you
there.
go. I think they turned out fine cutting them up. Obviously, they're going to.
Which one's the big
look
one? You think the
prettier.
one on the end here or this one?
What? It doesn't matter.
Joe's already eating.
No, that was just it fell off. I
Oh,
had
pumpkin seed.
I had the 5-second rule there.
Yep.
There you go. All yours.
Guess who I saw driving past?
Oh, the radical podcaster.
I did not see him.
Oh,
I saw another podcaster. He doesn't have his own, but he watches. Peyton Flammy.
Peyton Flammy. Yeah, shout out.
Yeah, shout out.
Shout out.
Not too
All
far away
right,
from
try
this
it
place.
out, folks.
You're gonna have 2 bites.
Okay.
Cucumbers, very
It's a very fresh.
You know what this tastes
crisp.
like?
There we go.
You know,
Crisp
you know
sandwich.
what this
Very
tastes
good.
like?
Have a little bit.
This tastes like picnic on the bluff. That's
It
what
sure
this
does.
tastes like right now.
We wouldn't want to have a picnic right now. It's about 15 degrees outside.
Yep.
Can you taste the cheese?
Yeah.
I can't.
What kind of cheese is this again?
Havarti.
Havarti.
I don't. That's just beyond me. I'm not.
Yep.
You're supposed to be the cheese guy, though.
Yeah, I know.
Your palate can't even recognize it.
No. I'm used to cheddar and Swiss.
Yeah.
This is good stuff.
Kraft singles.
Yeah.
You guys weren't making Bavardi at the old cheese factory down?
No. What do you think?
I would
I
say
like
it's a
the
Havarti in your mouth.
I feel like a party.
Havarti party.
Oh.
Not that.
A party in your mouth?
I said Havarti.
Okay, I'm not gonna try it again.
Now they have soups on the menu, right? Or a soup on the menu?
Oh.
Is that true? No.
No.
Okay.
You
I
just
couldn't
made that
remember.
up.
No, I
John
couldn't- I
knows the
couldn't
menu
remember.
real well.
I'm trying to give you a hint.
Just take a quick glance when you leave, and you'll know.
I just got some. What was that? Was there like a little nut in there? Some nuts?
Yeah, pumpkin
Okay.
seed.
Pumpkin seed. I feel like I'm doing something right right now. I feel like I'm eating clean.
That didn't happen very much in my life where I felt like I'm
Well,
doing
you're
something
being with
right
your
for
family,
Abe?
and then you're eating healthy.
Yeah.
What's
Tell
that?
me what
And
you.
you're supporting local business.
Yep.
Wow. Look
What,
at us.
what do you?
You don't have to do another good thing today, I don't think.
I gotta have a napkin.
You can use mine, or Joe's got like 7 over there.
Thank you.
Wow, that was good.
What is that? Like supposed to be a cut that I
Mom gave me this.
Yeah, you were
on
wearing them.
camera, so
Yep.
everybody's gonna see. Try to do it really. You want that last bite?
No, go ahead.
Okay, so Abe, what did you
s-
think? You like the cucumbers? You like
I
cucumbers?
liked everything about it.
It's very
It was-
crisp, very
It
crisp.
wasn't just a
Yeah.
regular sandwich. I mean, it was stuffed with good stuff.
Yep.
It was stuffed with good
Yeah,
stuff.
good stuff.
Double stuffed.
Yeah.
Double stuffed,
It was
good
a
stuff.
full. It was a full bite. It's great.
There it
Put
is.
that on
Full
a
bite.
commercial.
Yep.
You heard it here first.
Anybody else comments?
We
I liked
didn't
that
rate
it
it.
had there was the bread was nice and soft. There was different textures in there. which
Oh,
I
that's
didn't
true,
mind.
yeah. Mhm.
And then also I liked that
Oh,
cheese.
that
too.
last thought kind of vanished from you.
That happens to me a lot.
He was in a different place with that sandwich.
Took
In
you
his mind,
somewhere.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Took it,
Well, we
took it
haven't
a different
finished.
spot.
We haven't finished the 18. What do we like so much about 18?
We didn't start
We
it,
didn't
to be
explore
honest
that.
with you.
That's
We
why
didn't
we're
start
here before we have the next.
You know what I like?
Sandwich.
I like the old furniture. I'm going to start out with that. I like the the old furniture makes you feel like you're in like an old, not a barn, but like more
Oh.
like an old farmhouse. There we
Okay.
go.
Yeah, there you go.
Kind of that feel and
going for? Okay. All right, sorry. I just was hoping we weren't insulting.
yeah,
anyone.
but it's got a nice feel to it, and it's kind of Mazo's living room. That's what it is, really.
Definitely. Yeah. So you like the older furniture?
I do.
The antique furniture.
Yes.
Go ahead, Drew. Anything or
Oh,
anybody
okay.
else?
Well, when the bank closed down, we used to. I didn't know for sure if you'd get to come back in, but
Yeah,
to
it's
come
true.
in here and
been a long
I
time.
remember sitting over in that far corner on the east corner there, I was sitting with you, waiting to get my first checkbooks,
Wow.
and so it brings back memories.
Oh, I got
How
memories.
old- how
I got
old were
memories,
you?
Johnny.
How old were you?
Oof.
10 probably.
I was not old enough to get them because I chose Looney Tunes checkbook.
Do you still have them to this day?
No. So, no.
Too bad.
No. But it took a lot longer than you'd think because you didn't use that. I didn't use that many checks. So I probably was in high school by the time I had exhausted the amount of Looney Tunes. So it's about, anyway. So good memories that it brings back from
Okay, wow.
growing up.
Nostalgia.
Yep.
Let's hear it, Joe.
I like the ceiling tiles. Is
That's
that
the
crown
tin.
molding?
tin,
The
right?
decor.
Tile.
The decor.
Is that crown molding?
I don't know.
I don't
I
know.
don't know if anybody can answer that here.
But it looks, it's very nice. Nicely done.
Well, what I
Can't see
like
it
too
moving.
is it's kept the historic look. And
Yep.
this is going to sound a little bit overblown, but I was kind of afraid that it was going to just either be like when they got rid of the bank here, they were going to sell it. I was kind of concerned that it was going to turn them like into all apartments or something weird. So this is great. 1855 coffee house. Great. Anything else?
Drew, did you tell us?
I did not. I passed for a second.
Okay.
Not good on the spot.
I like being in this room.
Oh, okay. Wow.
This is my first time down here at 1855. But I like to see
you
the
like
sights and
Knock over the
sounds.
mic for the second time.
That mic is not placed.
It's
in
well,
the correct
it's
spot.
hopefully so people
Maybe your
can
hand's
see.
not placed very well.
I'll hold on to it.
I like looking out
Yep.
the big picture window and seeing the hustle and the bustle of Mazo.
Yep.
Yep.
Not a whole lot of hustle, but a little
bustle.
bit. It's
You
a
know
bad
all the
time.
people, most of the people that are coming back and forth there.
Like Teresa.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I saw Peyton Flammy, and I said
sure
that
did.
already, but I thought I'd say it again.
Why not?
Get a little two
Two
spot
shout
there.
outs. Yeah.
No.
Mom's got something.
Oh, okay.
I just
Right
think
down here.
It's just it's inviting. It's a place that's nice and warm when you come in here. The windows are all big, and it just makes you want to come back.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
I told Michelle earlier, I always wanted to have a storefront. I don't know what I'd sell, but I wouldn't mind just sitting here, especially as I get older, just watching the cars go by. That's what I do. That's what I like about the 1855 coffee house.
Are we ready for
Yeah.
the next one?
Yep.
Yeah.
Are you ready, Michelle?
Born
She's
ready.
been ready.
Yeah.
And this is.
Are
Are you gonna have a bite, or are you gonna?
Ooh, that
Nice.
looks good. White cheddar and ham. Picture
Is that an
time.
apple?
Yeah.
Nice.
Apple slices and chipotle.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
So
Where
have
is
you
it on the
talked about-
spicy rating factor range?
Oh, sorry.
Ghost pepper.
So
Go ahead, Hudson.
I don't want to put anybody in this. I don't want to put Michelle on the spot, but I mean, how do you come up with?
How'd you come up with this
these recipes
delicious?
like
Menu.
Google helped a lot.
Okay.
But I really just like.
He's a great guy.
Ooh, that
wanted-
smells
Yeah.
spicy.
wanted simple recipes that I could use the same ingredients like from breakfast to lunch.
this? Yeah. Nice.
That was a little
Here, baby.
out of
Have a
the
bite.
ordinary.
Yeah.
But it has the staples of like the ham and cheese. So.
Yes.
I would have never guessed that those would go well together.
How
Like
would
you
you
do.
How would you think of putting an apple on it?
How did I think of
Yeah,
that?
just saw it-
I've
saw-
had it before. Yeah.
Yeah.
Apple a day keeps the doctor away. That too.
I didn't get this at McDonald's the last time I went. That's good.
So the chipotle by itself would probably be pretty spicy and hot, but the apple takes off that edge, but gives it
Offsets
still
it.
that chipotle taste, which is really good.
That is the most popular lunch sandwich. I
Wow.
Wow.
I can see why.
That's a healthy
little-
portion of ham, too.
It tastes like
We never
more.
had this much on our
the
ham
little spice in
sandwiches.
there too. I like. I mean, I like spicy. So
Yeah, but
Who used to say that? It tastes like more. Is that great grandpa or who was
oh,
that?
it's Uncle Al.
Uncle
Oh,
Al.
yeah.
Tastes like more.
Gobble on it.
He'd say Mgawa Buana. Tastes like more.
wow, that I would never guess that apple and ham and Very good.
What I like about all the sandwiches is this. Textures.
Yeah.
All the different textures. Because I honestly thought, Michelle, that the slaw one, the turkey slaw, was going to be messy, but it wasn't messy. But it had just the right amount of textures, all sorts of different
Crispy,
stuff.
very crispy.
Yeah, tastes and textures.
What kind of bread was
I also
that?
have some morning buns for you.
Oh,
That was the one we.
asking you shall receive.
Yep. This is an add-on.
What kind of
Is this
what kind
the
of bread
last
was that? That we just ate.
It's the same as all the other. It's a rustic French from Crest Spring Bakery,
Rustic Spring in
Blue Mounds.
Blue Mountains.
Wow.
So yes.
Local, nice.
Wow.
Okay.
Dad and I have had one of these
Nice.
before.
Yep, I've had them twice.
Oh. He's
And
outing
I had
himself.
that.
This is the third time then.
What is it again?
The
Brioche.
No, it's the brochure.
Brioche. You want some, Michelle?
No,
Very good.
Yeah, very good.
I feel like we're kind of doing a disservice. We're having a morning bun in the evening.
Yeah.
I have
Well,
it anytime.
this goes what good anytime.
Well, it does. It's tasty.
But with a cup of coffee down here, good cappuccino.
You can't go wrong.
Those are very good.
1855 Coffee House is less than a year old. What was the date you started? April?
April 21st.
April 21st. Same age as our podcast. It's just kind of.
Great minds. Great minds
Nice
think
to meet
alike.
you.
Yeah, sure was.
Yep.
And first sponsor.
Anything else that we should know, Michelle? Anything we've missed that you wish you could say?
No.
We handled everything.
Yep.
Michelle's going to get a hold of us the first time one of you
Yep.
says, I watched the original Father Son voiceover podcast and I want 10% off my purchase of a meal, a sandwich,
Food or beverage
Food or
item.
beverage, thank
There
you.
you go.
Food or beverage.
Yeah.
Very good.
Nothing in the vault. No, stay away from the vault. Nothing in the vault.
Yep. Yep. That was very, very good.
So we had the avocado toast,
Yep.
Sounded
just
lovely.
as it is. We had the avocado toast loaded, the Scott Johannick avocado toast. What is it called?
Just the SJ.
Yeah, SJ avocado toast. Come
Loaded
on.
SJ.
Yep. We had the classic egg sandwich with everything bagel. We had the 1855 house breakfast sandwich, which Michelle said is the most requested. We
I
had
think we should call it the loaded Scotty. What do you think about that?
Can we vote?
Loaded
Can
Scotty.
we all have?
let's talk-
do
let's
it.
talk
I think we should vote
breakfast and
first,
lunch.
first for breakfast and then lunch. I was reading them off here.
Oh, in your
Avocado
face, Joe.
toast,
Okay.
avocado toast
What are you
loaded,
raising your hand for?
classic egg sandwich with everything bagel,
What I have to do.
and 18 house breakfast sandwich for breakfast. Go. What would you get the next time you're down here?
I would get the SJ.
Oh, yeah.
You'd get the avocado
Loaded Scotty.
toast.
I
loaded
become
Scotty.
a believer in
Loaded
avocado
Scotty.
because I'm serious. That,
That was good.
Have
Very
yourself a loaded Scotty.
Joe Bob?
I would have the morning bun.
The morning bun.
Yes.
You would.
Very good.
But you're not a coffee drinker.
You have to have coffee.
No, but it's
Hey,
kind of.
hey! You need to try try the hot chocolate.
Ooh, hot
if you
cocoa's
try
very good,
the
yes.
other hot chocolates at other, I've tried it at Starbucks.
They're not
I've
the
tried it
same.
at Caribou. It's not near as good
Nope.
as here. So
You're
I would suggest if you
You're
get
a
a
hot
more,
chocolate connoisseur.
well, I don't
More than
mind
you
it.
are.
Do you know
Yeah.
why it's
No
good?
offense.
Do you know why it's good?
I don't.
Okay, I didn't know. I just was
I don't
wondering
know.
why
Maybe
it's
there's
good.
something secret.
Is there
but-
milk in it?
But theirs tastes bad. It tastes bad. The other place.
Joe's always trying
Joe,
to throw
maybe
something in
some heavy cream.
Oh, maybe.
Oh, he
Some needs milk.
But my point, we got off topic here.
No, I didn't. I know you got
John,
it.
The
Hey,
morning
Tom,
bun.
get
If
us
you
back
want to
on
have the
topic.
morning bun, then you should have it with a cup of hot chocolate.
Okay, so morning
Since you're not
bun.
a coffee guy.
You like morning bun?
Yep.
How about you,
I
Dookie
got made
Meister?
fun of for liking the morning bun.
No, you didn't.
I did.
I would probably have the classic ham sandwich.
Well, that was that. You're gonna have that
For during the morning? I thought we were
We're
going
talking just breakfast right now.
That was breakfast.
talking politics.
You had the classic egg sandwich.
Egg sandwich. That's
I,
what
I
everything
don't think
bagel?
she would be disappointed if you ordered it for breakfast.
You have the headphones on. How'd you miss that?
How about you, Harris Brando?
No, I would have the bagel.
Bagel?
Yeah.
I'm going loaded. I'm going to the loaded. I like
Loaded
avocado.
Scotty.
Yeah, I like.
Seems like
avocado.
you're doing something right, plus getting really good.
You're
tasting
rewarding
food.
yourself for
So that was breakfast.
Yeah, and I probably, boy, it's hard. It's hard. Those avocado toast loaded. The what did you call it? The
Loaded Scotty.
Loaded Scotty.
Loaded Scotty.
Loaded
Yeah.
Scotty. Classic egg sandwich. I like that a lot, especially the bagel. That was really good. And I like I like them all, but I'd probably pick the 1855 house breakfast Sanner.
Okay.
It was on the croissant.
Yep.
Oh,
That was-
yeah,
that
I
was
forgot.
funky.
Almost forgot about that
Did
one.
you like that one?
I mean, you ate most of mine. That's why I had a hard time remembering.
Okay,
it.
sorry about that.
Croissant is good.
How about, let's start the other way. We had white cheddar and ham or turkey slaw sandwich.
I liked. Sorry, which was the one? Ham was the one with the
With the ham on it.
with the ham on it. Yes. The ham and the apple
Yep.
and the chipotle
Yep.
sauce.
Yep.
I liked that. The
You like that,
chipotle
good.
sauce that did it for me.
Yep. How about you, Duke?
I probably would do the classic sandwich.
So you're gonna do that twice?
No,
No,
it's
the,
this
the
time, yeah.
breakfast bagel is what I had prior to that. I voted
So
on.
you like the white cheddar and ham with the chipotle, or you'd
No, he said the bagel.
you'd have the bagel for lunch too?
He can't have it for breakfast. Remember, it was a lunch item.
I would have.
You seem so comfortable. I don't
I
know if
know.
you're
I
listening.
know.
I'm so confused.
You really should not have told me to do that prior to us
Are
getting
you
in here.
used to not? You're probably not used to having the headphones on. That's
I'm
the
not.
problem.
I'm getting too much. I'm just
Yeah.
getting way too much in here.
He's listening to his voice too much.
Yep.
That's the
I
problem.
would probably go with. I mean, I'm a turkey guy. I'd probably go with the turkey. I'd go with the picnic on the prairie. That's what I would
Oh,
go
I like
with.
that. I like that. That was special. How about you, Joe?
I would go with the slaw one.
Turkey slaw.
Turkey slaw.
The picnic on the prairie.
I would go with the one that had the chipotle and the apple on it. That was very
Ham,
good.
ham, and
You'd
apple
go ham
and-
on it too.
I
I
go
would
ham
think.
on it. That was good.
You know what I think I'd do?
Do you guys say that?
Mom
would
and
you
I
put
would-
them together?
Mom and I would come down, and I'd have her get the white
Here's the
cheddar
plate.
and ham,
Here's the plate.
You guys are
and I'd
cheating.
get the
Here's
turkey
the plate.
slaw,
Here's
and
a
we'd
cheat.
split
This
it.
is cheating
We'd
because
split
it's
it.
not the same.
No, but
you have
I
to pick
don't-
one, not two.
Okay,
one.
I would pick then the white cheddar and ham.
There you go.
Because I
There you
like
go.
that little spice. I like the other. I'm not a big cucumber, but I like that.
It was
I
so
like that.
it was just crispy and it just was light. And
I again liked all of them, the different textures and tastes.
Yeah,
Textures.
You've been that. You say that sometimes. You've said that at the supper table. You like meals that
Variety.
there's different types of
Right.
tastes and things. Like
Layered.
That. Layered.
Is what I'd
Oh.
say. They were layered. Perfectly layered.
And so you're just carrying it on.
Yeah. I'm
What you
consistent.
like. You're consistent. So you ain't blowing smoke.
I really thought we were going to have to maybe talk about Roy and the new fence that he has.
That's going to be in our other section.
I was going to talk about the subscribers. I was going to talk about Ryan's podcast going just bananas.
Ham, if we're gonna stay in
Taking
that
them.
vein.
record
It was
setting.
dashing to
But,
the
but
top.
we'll talk about it next segment. We'll talk about it in the next
sure
segment.
will.
So, are we all done?
Thank you to Michelle.
Yes.
Yep, very
Thank you
much
to
so.
Scott.
Yep.
Thank you to you
Mom.
guys.
Yep.
For coming here, and thank you
Thank you for
to the folks
Peyton,
watching.
and thank you for Heidi Wolf,
Yep.
who just
And-
walked by.
And Demond, who's taking care of Roy currently.
Yes.
And his
That's-
friend.
and his friend
And for
Lambo.
Peyton for driving by, we had to pay
Yeah.
him $5 to
And
drive by so we could
Teresa.
talk about it. And Teresa
And
and Mrs. Wolf.
We just-
yep.
yeah, mhm.
Yep.
Yep.
So there you go. From the 1855 coffee house in historic downtown Mazo.
Back room meeting room.
Back room meeting, beautiful back room.
Second podcast
Mazo's
studio.
living room.
Yeah.
Our second
Home
podcast
away.
studio.
Almost feeling like a home away from home.
Home away from home.
Yep.
Remember, she's a sponsor, so say it to her when you get here. You
want
heard
10%?
about it on the original Father Son Voiceover podcast. 10% off food,
Food and
drink.
beverage.
Food and drink.
It'll
Damon,
benefit you.
Damon, throw that right here. Just throw something on there for us. 10% off. Say original Father Son Voiceover podcast. We'll see you. Our next segment.
Thanks a lot.
Well, I don't know what we'll be doing. Maybe some state fun facts. Maybe some.
We'll be back in our home studio, right?
sure will be.
Yep.
We'll be back
Or
home.
maybe the Wonder Wheel.
Yeah.
We'll see.
All right.
I think we're gonna do this day in history.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's our bread
He's
and
the
butter.
executive on that.
mysteries.
Yeah. So,
I've already got some cooking.
all right. Join us for that. Drew's cooking.
Yep. Let Drew cook.
Again, thanks to Michelle down at the 1855 Coffee House for letting us.
Great food.
Yeah, and she stayed afterwards because, as we've said in the past, we were going to we talked about doing it during the day when she's open, but that would have been a mess. I mean, there was just so many.
Well, two
people.
things. She's really busy because the business is just booming. But but more so, well, not more so, but on top of that, us being there, it's just.
Yeah, it would have made a mess, and there would have
Made
been
it more-
traffic
even
jams
busier,
and stuff like that.
Meso's
It would have
not
been
built for us
would have
to
been a
be out.
circus.
Yep.
Would have been a circus. But,
Come to
but thanks,
the
Michelle.
circus.
Don,
Yeah.
can you on there? Do you think you can see my
Oh,
Green Bay
nice.
soccer?
Packers.
Green Bay Packers
Wow.
socks.
They're gonna need all the support they can get.
I know what off season. That's what I say.
The
Oh,
support.
nice.
Well, what's? I mean, we don't want to get off on the Packers, but is there any big news?
No, I just
He's repping the Packers too.
Yeah.
Well, news is that Aaron
Don't I?
Rodgers will either stay,
Or he will
retire,
go. Oh.
or he'll get traded. So that's the news. They're
They're confident
They're
of those.
confident in those three things.
which I think everyone is.
And he won't be going to the San Francisco 49ers,
yes,
he said.
supposedly, yep.
because he's upset that they didn't draft him.
Yeah, not as upset as
Wow.
San Francisco will be of not drafting me. So
I don't think that's been. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure that's been the case.
I
but-
think
Have they won a Super Bowl?
They've done. No, they haven't, but they've
Okay.
kind of owned us.
well,
Kind of. But can you imagine what they would have been with him on
Oh
the
yeah,
team?
true.
They
There you
wouldn't
go.
have had their defense though that they have.
Maybe
Back at
maybe.
ya.
Maybe we don't know.
I don't know either.
Yeah. Anyway,
All right, we're back, and guess what? Drew's got this day in history for us. So shoot.
And this day in history, I'm doing February 2nd because that's when I started looking this up. So I figured if we just keep doing this over and
Strong
over again,
Dog Day.
we'll run into all sorts of days.
We sure will.
So who cares? Technically this isn't the second today that we're filming this, but people don't need to know that.
Now they do.
So February 2nd, this date in history, 1349. By this date, at least 200 people a day were being buried in London as a result of a Black Death. Started on a real positive note. The Black Death was a bubonic plague pandemic occurring in Western Eurasia and North Africa from 1346 to 1353. It is the most fatal pandemic recorded in human history, causing the deaths of 75 to 200 million people. So that's a tough start.
Was that the rat? Was that? Did they
Well,
think
that's
it was
what
the
they say.
rats?
There's fleas on the back of the.
That's what they
blame it
think.
on the rats.
Yeah, but I think it was possible too that
Putting
fleas
on the
were
rats.
some humans as well.
Mm.
They weren't very hygienic back then,
Yeah.
I don't think.
Yeah.
didn't have the.
But what's interesting
waste,
is,
Management
management that we have now,
yeah,
obviously.
yeah. But they say 75 to 200 million. That's quite a range.
That's quite a swath here. Yeah.
It seems like you'd want to nail that down more.
Yeah, they didn't.
Get a
They
little
didn't have
bit
the
closer.
reporting systems.
Apparently
Probably
not.
they the hospitals and stuff. They didn't have hospitals for the most
Eduardo's
part.
gone. Where
I
is
mean,
he?
Eduardo,
I don't
what's he
think I know-
doing
I
in
don't-
Western
Eurasia.
Maybe he went
Oh,
around.
he was an immigrant. I
Yeah,
think.
I guess.
He was
yeah.
traveling.
In 1536, Pedro de Mendoza founds Argentine city of Buenos Aires. Wow, how about that?
That was pretty good.
That was really good.
What
Buenos Aires.
does it mean? Buenos Aires.
Good air?
No area.
Joseph.
Joseph.
Buenos
He's
Aires.
looking at us with his
Hey,
blank
good, right?
stare.
Joe's like
Little-
Joe doesn't know what to do when his segment's done.
I don't know what.
Maybe he's on to next.
He wasn't. You
Maybe
weren't
he's on
teeing
to
up
next
that
week.
next
He's still
thing, Joe.
grumpy.
He's on to next week.
He's still grumpy.
Do we need to have a talk? Are you still grumpy, Joe?
Fair
means fair
wins.
wins,
Fair
That's what it
wins.
means. Fair wins.
No,
Thank
this
you.
Is, this is what I was thinking. Honestly, is
Buenos
I
Aires.
what I was trying to do is Hudson came out and was real strong about what it
You
meant.
were looking
and I
into the
thought,
corner.
I thought, I don't want to embarrass Hudson by that not being the right thing.
Yeah,
so I
that's a
just
good
thought,
point.
I'm
Yeah.
just going to sit here and hopefully that it just passes by.
Yeah.
When was the last time you've been trying to save me from looking stupid?
Well, I tell you what, there
Right,
are a number
just this
of
time.
things during this podcast. so I'm
What,
trying to
what
stay
did
away
you say
from.
it was?
Good area.
Good. You took Spanish too.
I don't know
How many
that.
years?
Two?
Oh,
I don't know
okay.
that.
I didn't know that one. I knew Buenos.
Then
Did
go
you,
over
did
that
you
one.
say
Buenos
something?
noches.
You
I said
said
good air.
good air. That's close.
That's close. Yeah.
Well, it does
Fair
say good
winds.
airs.
Good airs.
You certainly don't want bad
You have a
winds.
good airs
No.
about you.
Sure, there was some
Got-
bad
got
winds
some
going
fair
on
winds
there.
here.
Fair winds.
Foul winds.
Fairly bad winds.
Are they Buenos Airians or are they Buenos Airiacs?
I think they're Argentinians.
Oh, okay.
Argentinians.
Argentinians.
Okay.
Argentina.
Argentines.
Argentinians. I think it's
Argentinians.
Argentinians.
It is.
1653, New Amsterdam was a Dutch settlement. Dutch settlement becomes a city later known as New York.
How do Argentines?
New York.
New Amsterdam.
Go back there, please.
New York
Can you go back
was
to
New
that?
Amsterdam.
Yeah.
Hey, Drew.
Okay.
Yo,
How do Argentines say hello?
Argentinians? Argentines? I don't know.
Argentines.
Just ask what. Ask what Google. What do you call people from
Argentines
Argentina?
generally shake hands and nod head
Oh,
for
really?
greetings. Yep.
Shake hand, nod
shakes
head,
hand.
just
Yep.
like that.
Huh.
Person from Argentina, Ohio.
Oh.
Argentinian.
Oh.
Argentines
Plural.
are plural.
Argentines are plural. There's not just one.
On the internet you could find anything you want.
Okay, that's true.
I
can
think
always
you
find
were
the answer.
referring just to one person though, if I recall in the.
I don't recall. I don't recall.
We're both
Sev-
right.
Okay. 1709. British sailor Alexander Selkirk is rescued by William Dampier after being marooned on a desert island for 5 years. His story inspires Robinson Crusoe.
Oh.
Yep.
I thought it was
So you
going to
just
be.
went from a thing called Buenos Aires, good air, to what was that guy's name? Robert Dampier.
Oh,
it's
nice.
Maybe it's Dampier, like
Dampier.
Eric's. Maybe
Dampier.
it's Eric's
French?
dad.
Might be Dampier.
Okay, I thought maybe it was you were saying like
Dampier.
Damp
Yeah,
air
that's
for
right.
Dampier.
Wow.
So he was dropped off on the it would be the west coast of he was West Coast in love. The west coast of I think
Madagascar?
Chile.
Chile.
He survived for 4 years and 4 months, I think, by hunting the island's population of wild goats, which were introduced by the island earlier by sailors. And he tamed some feral cats in order to keep the rat population around his hut at bay.
Nice.
Wow.
So this is a smart guy.
Yeah.
4 years
I mean,
and 4
yeah,
a lot
months.
of
Did they
time
ever
for
find him,
planning.
or did he just die?
Yeah.
And how did they know?
Let's see, he was rescued by, they found him.
Yeah.
Still out there.
But think about that. I
No,
mean,
not that.
so he's got.
I thought maybe somebody found him dead on the island.
So
How do they know his story?
That's what I guess that's what I was wondering.
they saw him and kind of made it up.
Right.
Yeah.
Nobody saw Castaway.
The movie or Tom Hanks?
He also survived.
Yeah, I think he did too.
Yeah.
Tom Hanks is
Doing
still
all
living.
right.
All right, moving on here. 1787, Arthur St. Clair is elected the 9th president of the Continental Congress under the Articles of Confederation. This is kind of some history I'm not really that clear on. Chaos ruled the day in early 1787 with Shays' Rebellion in full force and the states refusing to settle land disputes or contribute to the now 6-year-old federal government. On February 2nd, which is this day that in history, 1787, the delegates finally gathered into a quorum, not sure what that is, and elected St. Clair to a 1-year term as president of the Continental Congress. Congress enacted its most important piece of legislation, the Northwest Ordinance, during St. Clair's tenure as president. Time was running out for the Confederation Congress, however. During St. Clair's presidency, the Philadelphia Convention was already drafting the United States Constitution, which would abolish the old Congress.
Oh, wow.
George Washington served as first president of the United States under the Constitution in 1789. See, I got lost on some of those things.
That was a lot.
So this guy, St. Clair, was the 9th president, but he wasn't a president at all under the United States. That's why George Washington's got that distinction.
I get
So
you
quorum is a group of the minimum members. So to meetings to make the proceedings of that meeting valid. So you said there was upheaval.
So let's say
they
they
got the minimum amount. I mean, there's so many problems that they just got.
Let's say
barely
you
enough.
only needed 5 people to be
Well, and
there.
then
That would
according
be
to
a
this-
quorum. Would be 5 people.
No, quorum is 4 people.
Yep, it says 4.
Okay. Well, I didn't.
But what
So
happened?
So
was
to make
just that-
decisions on this podcast,
had to have only 4 people.
To get a quorum, we'd have to have 4 of us.
Right, but here's the thing: is you get that quorum, and you can make decisions with the other people not knowing.
That's true.
See what I mean?
You can have a pact.
So right, that's what I mean. You get those together, and you don't even tell everybody until you've made the decision, and then boom, it's too late, and that could happen here on this podcast.
See you later.
Yeah, that's what happens during Wisconsin Nights Weekly.
What?
You're right. The
Everybody's against
quorum
you,
of the
the
other
four of
4
us.
are against you.
Yep.
Yeah, you're not wrong about
And
that.
then they
Not
quarrel.
Good reason.
Quarrel with a quorum.
Well, and
you have a
sometimes-
quarrel with a quorum.
Sometimes you think, and we do have problems in the United States right now, but you kind of feel like, well, are kind of special right now. We have some really bad, really bad problems in the United States. But
That was pretty
history
bad.
would say that it happens throughout.
Yeah, states,
So,
they were just refusing to settle those land disputes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or to contribute.
We have our
Talk
we
about
already know our
they didn't want to be
we know our,
separated. They
our
did not.
boundaries.
We sure know our
National
boundaries.
boundaries. 1802 was the first leopard 1802 was the first leopard exhibit.
Oh, there it is.
Exhibited. First leopard exhibited in U.S. Boston. You think I'd maybe read through some of these before I put them on paper?
Did you put them on there? Or did you have somebody else do it for
I
you?
did it.
His assistant.
Admission was 25 cents to see that leopard.
Wow.
I'd
I
give,
wonder what that
I'd
was
give
like.
25 cents to see
See
a
what
leopard.
25 cents was back in 1802.
And I wonder, like,
I
how
bet you it was- I
how
bet you it was-
caged in, or
That was
because
$5.
$2.50.
$5.
Okay.
I don't
I'm
know.
not saying that
I'm
they
just
get in there
saying.
with wrestling it or anything like that, but I
Yeah.
feel like the standards probably were a little bit lower for seeing that leopard. 'cause you didn't really know what you had.
Yeah, sure was. 1802.
25 cents worth in 1802 was
Yeah,
25
I'm
cents.
gonna say it
625.
was-
625.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it
Hit it,
was.
Joe.
I'm going
I
to.
said it was $5.
He's trying to think.
Oh,
I'm
I said
thinking it
250.
was
You say 450.
probably like $2. Right. nailed it.
$5.89.
Yeah, it was closest. But he went over. No, he didn't
I
go
went
over.
over.
You went over. Okay.
I went
Well, but
625.
that's with average inflation, so that doesn't count.
You were closest,
That's
but
what
you
it's
went
for.
over.
I did go
And
over.
on The Price is Right, you can't
That's
go
no
over.
good.
I said 250. Does that mean I was the closest?
No, I said $5.
Oh, okay. My bad.
You feel like that was the closest?
Well, I didn't know.
Dad,
didn't hear-
he
I
was
didn't
his
hear all
was
of yours.
450.
Oh, okay.
What
Very
was yours?
Mine was
Two.
$2.
$2.
$2.
Do
But
I
we'll
get-
should find it back.
Do I get anything from the prize table?
Yeah. Go ahead. It's your prize table.
Oh, he's gonna do
1829.
it now.
Madman, they call him. Madman Jonathan Martin sets York Cathedral on fire. He does 60,000 euros in damage. He was caught but found not guilty due to insanity. So I'm not really sure how
Now,
that
was
works.
was he known as
Nobody's gonna like
Madman
this.
before he
I
did
don't know.
that?
That's good.
That's
We're
a good
having
that's a
two
good
taste
question.
tests on it. Sugar babies.
No, I'm not.
Sugar
I'm not going
babies.
to be the reason why Kale turns this off.
This is from. Oh man, this is because I won that little bet.
yeah, but
Here.
Kale is going to be upset.
I won't chew, and I won't chew. Go ahead.
Okay.
If you have teeth left.
Yeah, hard. In 1848, when Wisconsin became a state,
Yep.
in 1848,
Badger State.
the Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo ends the Mexican-American War. U.S. acquires Texas, California, New Mexico, and Arizona for $15 million.
Wow.
I would say that's a steal right there.
Yep.
Going back 1 second to the
Let's go back
previous
to
one
that
that
one,
you
yeah.
said, the Madman guy. I feel like if his name before that was Madman, then I think that that's on the state or whatever. I think they should be paying for the damages because if you're allowing that guy to go around with that name
Yeah.
and thinking he's not going to do anything, that's on you.
Yeah.
We want to shame
You're
on you.
inviting issues.
Anyway, go
Got
ahead
it.
and skip to the next one.
I'm guessing they named him that after.
Maybe after.
You hear me?
Oh, yeah.
1869, James Oliver invents removable tempered steel plow blade. During his lifetime, Oliver registered 45 patents on improved plow designs. So he came with the base, and they probably just added a little something and patented it, and added a little something and patented
Maybe
it.
they said to him, "Hey, why don't you try to do something else?" He goes, he's just drawing, and it just ends up turning into a plow again.
Yeah.
I'm like,
It just
"Oh,
adds a
okay."
little something to it. Like maybe like a grip handle, the one-handed grip
Yeah.
handle. Yeah, or maybe something for the foot. Mm-hmm. They're like, wow, this is
And then he's
really
like,
going to help.
"Hey, why don't I do something for the
Look it
horse?"
up. Look the picture up. It's like it's
What is it?
exactly what you would think it is. It's the removable
Images over to the
tapered.
right there, Chopper.
No, removable tempered steel plow blade.
I like seeing how Joe Bob spells things,
Tempered.
too. He's really...
Tempered.
Tempered.
He's
Steel
really smart with
plow blade.
math
Plow
in general,
plow
but sometimes
blade.
There it
his
is.
spelling.
I think it's exactly what you would think it is.
Oh, spelled it right. Nailed it.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
No, you didn't do tempered right.
Plus, you're
No,
not
I-
in the...
I don't. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, there it is. That's the modern day one.
he made a car, too.
Wow.
We had 45 of these.
Is that a winch?
no,
on
that
that?
thing will never make it.
That's exactly what
Right
I
here?
would think.
This thing
Something
right
like
here.
that. Yeah.
One of the two.
Yeah.
There he
You've
is.
seen those in like
Matt Dillon.
yeah, Matt Dillon or
Little House on the
Little
Prairie.
House on the Prairie.
There he is right there.
Yeah, there he is.
There he is.
Can we see him or no?
1870, Cardiff Giant supposed petrified human proved to be gypsum. The Cardiff Giant was one of the most famous archaeological hoaxes in American history. It was a 10-foot tall, 3,000-pound purported petrified man uncovered on October 16th, 1869, by workers digging a well behind the bar of William C. Stubb,
I think it's
Newell.
I think it's Cardiff,
Cardiff.
the state.
Cardiff, New York.
What was the name of
Cardiff,
the?
I'm sorry.
What was the name of the
CARDIFF.
bar? Do you know? Stubby's? Was it Stubby's bar?
May have been. On the first day, the audiences
Right
were
up there,
able to
Joe,
view.
Cardiff.
Yep, there
That's
you
what
go.
I was
I
saying.
don't think you want to look at the images. I looked at
Oh,
some,
that's
of,
scary.
some of
Don't
them.
look, don't
Yeah, we're not gonna look at them. Sorry, we're not gonna do this. It's a family show.
We'll just-
It's a family
yeah,
show.
we'll just stay
Lily
away from
and all the kids are
Anyway,
watching.
on the first day after they had uncovered it, the audiences were able to view the giant with no fee charged. The next day, a tent was set up on the Discovery site, and Newell charged each audience member 50 cents for a 15-minute session of visiting the giant, which I think that's reasonable.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Their
15
their
minutes.
ancestors
For
live
50
in-
cents, what year was that?
This is
50 cents?
1870.
1870.
50
That's
cents or 15?
that's got to be $7.
No, it's less than 25 cents. He said
50
15.
cents is?
Oh, he said 50. Oh, he said 15. Anyway, stop it.
You got problems
This
with
is
your
my
ciphering.
podcast.
You got
You're not going to
problems.
disrespect me on my podcast.
I'm concerned that Hudson's on to fishing.
What year?
1870.
I think he's on to
Yeah.
fishing.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's got his
we
mind
gotta- we gotta
somewhere else.
Right
Oops, sorry.
here.
But I was going to
Worth
say that
in what?
that guy's
1870.
that guy's ancestors
I'm
moved,
going
19
to River Valley.
0.
and now they
Cardiff's.
sit outside during the baseball games when you're not supposed to take money.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
A little slam to Valley
I
there.
think that was probably about like $7. Wow, right on.
I said $7 early. I said $7.
Where did
didn't
you?
I?
Where does
Where
it
does it
say
say
that, Joe?
that?
You didn't.
Joe, did
What?
you look ahead?
No, he hasn't looked it up yet.
Yeah, right here.
No,
1178.
That's what I said.
Well, that's
1178.
1800.
Oh,
I
that
don't
was
know
18.
if
This
that-
is
Joe, right up there.
1870.
It says right up there. It says 50 cents up there at 1870.
Oh, man, we got some graphs. It's going to be hard to read.
That's real fast.
This is
This
is
is too
getting
much
deep
here.
in
This
the
is
woods
highball.
here.
Yep.
Go back.
Can he?
Go back, Joe. If you right up here, 50 cents. The start year up here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
1870.
1870.
I like how you're pointing.
Oh, yeah,
He's
yeah.
looking at the
Well,
screen.
yeah, I don't know what to do.
1870.
Not that.
Calculate.
1133.
There you go.
That's a lot of money
That's a lot
for
of money.
15 minutes.
Yeah.
Would you pay $11 to see that?
No,
For
no,
15
especially
minutes?
since it's a
Would you
hoax.
pay
Yeah, but
$11
you
Oh,
have
yeah.
to
to
think,
watch
you have to
this
think about though,
podcast?
Dad. You have to think about what were you spending your money on back then? What were you doing during the day?
Yeah, I would think food.
Clothing.
That was like your Netflix back then. You say, I give up a month of that to be able to see
15
this.
minutes. That's a short video.
Yeah. Well,
All
you
right,
have something
we
to
got
talk
we
about.
got a fair amount here. We got kind of
Let's stay on task
removable
here.
tempered
along
steel
here.
plow through this right now. In 1887, first Groundhog Day observed at Gobbler's Knob, Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania.
Puxatawny.
Punxsutawney.
Punxsutawney. No, Punx.
Punxsutawney.
Punx.
Punxsutawney.
Punxsutawney.
Punxsutawney, Phil.
Punxsutawney Phil.
Maybe the N is silent.
Nope.
That was at
Punxsutawney.
Gobbler's Knob.
Punxsutawney Phil. Funny.
I wonder if he saw his shadow that first time. Wonder how they decided.
It's a
It's kind of a
Pretty
weird
sure
thing.
Phil's dead.
That's not.
it's
Hey,
a hoax.
Yeah.
Did I say that? It's like that.
There's
that
kids watching
guy
that
found
still
by
believe
Stubby's behind Stubby's bar.
Yeah, Subby's Bar and Grill.
The Phil whispers in the guy's ear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not
We're all
happening.
adults here. We can. It's.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to go there.
Yep,
I was
don't.
going to say some other things.
Yep,
but
don't
I'm
do
not
that.
gonna go- I'm not gonna do that.
1892.
Oh, I was going to say
Yeah,
something too.
I'm
I
not-
didn't
yeah,
want to
don't do
ruin
that.
that for somebody.
1892, bottle cap patented by William Painter. Bill Painter lived from 1838 to 1906. He was an American mechanical engineer, inventor, and the founder of Crown Holdings Incorporated,
Nice.
Fortune 500 company. So he most notably invented the Crown cork bottle cap and bottle opener because you
Look at
got to
him.
have,
Yeah.
You gotta
He-
have
He
that.
invented something that
and this is exactly
in.
what you think it is. That Crown, they still use those. To
Do you
crack-
do you guys remember?
Oh, yeah.
Do
All
you guys
no
remember when
bottles
we
have
had
any-
when we had bottle and a bottle opener like
Yeah.
that? Some of you
Yeah.
older guys remember that. They don't have that much
Remember when we
anymore.
used to go to Sauk to that one little,
Oh, yeah.
what was that? Little pharmacist
Sun
place?
drop type. Well, You were talking about right on the main street, just
Yeah.
down from Ganser's 5 and 10.
It wasn't
what was
the-
that?
wasn't that
I think
short.
it was just a little Sundrop bottling company
We
place.
would go in there sometimes. I enjoyed that. Little pop.
Pops in there were all dusty.
Yeah.
Remember the woman that was in there?
I do.
Is she dusty too?
Kinda.
1892, longest boxing match under modern rules, which I'm not sure what modern rules were,
Rocky.
but 77 rounds between Harry Sharp and Frank Crosby. Sharp won the match.
Of course he did.
Neither one of them should have. That went on for more than 5 hours by knockout in the 77th round. According to news reports, the referee of the match passed out in the 65th round, leaving the remaining rounds of the match unrefereed.
Oh,
Who was
wow.
the guy? Last guy?
Harry Sharp and Frank Crosby
Harold Sharp. Fran.
went 77
Crosby.
rounds.
Okay.
Harry
Hey,
Crosby.
hey,
Maybe he's related to Big.
But Joseph, I'm glad you're on this because you were asleep at the wheel and now it's anything but
He's
that.
really
Again,
turned it out.
he's here to
Revive
check
us
Hudson.
again, Joe.
All right, stick with me on this one. Okay,
Okay.
this is a little bit
Sticking with
longer
you
one,
here.
but you're gonna know some of this history. I think. 1925, dog sleds reach Nome with emergency diphtheria serum after 674 miles. The 1925 Serum Run to Nome, also known as the Great Race of Mercy and the Serum Run, was a transport of diphtheria antitoxin by dog sled relay across the U.S. territory of Alaska by 20 mushers and about 150 sled dogs across 674 miles in 5.5 days, saving the small town of Nome and the surrounding communities from a developing epidemic of diphtheria. Both the mushers, 20, and their dogs, 150, were portrayed as heroes in the newly popular medium of radio and received headline coverage in newspapers across the United States.
Wow.
Balto, which what's that?
I think that's a Disney movie.
It is a Disney movie, but what's that called, Joe?
Balto?
It's
You
called
mean,
Balto.
That's a good name for it.
Is that what it's called, Joe?
Joe, it'll come to us.
Or are we doing? Is
I think
it
it's Balto.
Cool Runnings?
No.
That's sorry. That's
Those
the
are Jamaican bobsleds. Yeah, that's way off. That'd have been a very long downhill trouble.
This place has no snow.
Yeah, Balto. Okay, but listen to this. Listen to this.
Universal Pictures, sorry.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Which I
when
think
you
now
said
is
Disney,
under
I was like, that's not
Disney.
Close.
Balto.
Was Cool Runnings close?
No. Balto, the lead sled dog on the final stretch into Nome, became the most famous canine celebrity of the era after Rin Tin Tin and his statue in. Yeah, that's right. Statue is a popular tourist attraction of both New York City's Central Park and downtown Anchorage.
Really?
But
But
it was Togo's team, another dog,
Mm-hmm.
Togo's team, which covered much of the most dangerous parts of the route and ran the farthest.
He's
To-
12 years old.
12-year-old husky.
Togo's team covered 261 out of the 670 miles, while Balto's team ran 55 miles, but they did the last stretch. He just took all the glory.
Did-
So
wait a
the
second.
dog was 84 years old in dog years when he was running.
Sure was. He was
Wow.
seasoned.
Does it say in there that it was blowing Alaskan blizzard? Because that's what it says here.
Was
Does not
UConn?
say that.
That's what.
You got more to that?
The publicity also helped spur an inoculation campaign in the U.S., which dramatically reduced the threat of the disease,
The old dip.
diphtheria,
Wow, how about
and
that?
saved the town. But Balto decided he was just going to take all the credit. He only ran 55
So
miles.
Balto has a
Statue.
statue in what used to be Amsterdam, New
New
Amsterdam.
York City's Central Park.
New Amsterdam. See how I stayed with you there?
Well, you wrapped it back. Yeah,
Yep.
that's nice.
Yep.
Another battle of endurance took place the next year, 1926. 3 men danced their faces off in Charleston, doing the Charleston for 22 hours.
In Charleston, doing
22.
the Charleston?
No, I don't
Oh,
think.
okay. No, I was just
I think going 671 miles with dogs is harder than dancing the Charleston.
That being said, the men on the mushers, I don't think did a lot of work.
I heard that was.
You know
the
what
day
the
that they
Charleston
invented-
is? That's a wild dance. That'd be hard work.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
They do get, I think with those dance offs they do get like a 15-minute break here or there, a
Oh, well,
5-minute break.
that's- you
I
ruined it
heard
for me.
There's
I
rules.
actually I've heard of this story, and they
Are you sure you're not
invented the
computing it with-
stanky leg back then. That was the first time they.
1935, Leonard Keeler first uses his polygraph machine on criminals, later convicted of assault on its findings in Portage, Wisconsin, not too far away from here.
But he ended up being found guilty of
Not
by
him.
his
It
own?
was his
Okay.
polygraph machine.
Okay.
He used it on criminals.
Okay. I thought you said then later he was found guilty by his own polygraph.
I don't think so.
That'd be a turn of
That'd be
events.
ironic.
Ironic, yeah.
Foreshadowing
I wish I
maybe,
never
too.
would have invented this. 1943, the
What was the guy's
Cubs.
name?
We got to move on.
We only got 4 minutes.
Yeah.
1943 Cubs, Chicago Cubs returned to original uniform after experimenting with, is there some sort of vest I can wear? They were experimenting with a vest.
Honestly?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Interesting.
And then another news for this team here, 1959, Vince Lombardi signs a 5-year contract to coach NFL Green Bay Packers.
The rest was history, baby.
Packers. There it is.
Yep.
Packers.
This is the last one I'll share.
Okay.
1964, G.I. Joe debuts as a popular American boy's toy.
Those were great. We had those.
We sure did.
I remember I saved up. I don't remember.
G.I. Joseph doll?
Maybe like $50 or $70. Maybe it was $50 when I was like 6 or 7, and he had like a kayak and guns and stuff like that. Yeah, I was gonna spend
That's from
all.
his bread store or something. Probably.
Mr. Groper.
Did they always have? Did GI
$50
Joe?
for
Did all your
G.I.
GI Joes have a scar on his face?
Rip me off.
I think so.
Yeah.
Well,
He was in battle.
maybe it was $20. I can't remember. It was all the money that I had. And
It's either
I won-
75
and
or
Mom was like,
200
"You
million."
should."
Yeah, right.
Yeah. $75 or.
Here, I'll toss out some
These are-
national holidays.
These were
There it
great.
is.
Please do.
These were so
You
much
got
fun.
G.I. Joseph doll.
Go ahead, Drew. I think you only got a couple minutes left.
Yeah.
There's G.I. Jane, too. Do you know when G.I. Jane
Nope.
came out?
Nope.
Not on February
Maybe when the
2nd.
movie came out.
Oh.
G.I. Jane with Demi Moore, I think. She
Yeah.
was G.I. Jane. Anyway, you got to go.
National holidays. Groundhog Day.
Yep, of
on the
course.
second.
Yep.
And then National Hedgehog Day.
Huh.
I think groundhogs thinking, get your own stinking day.
Yep.
Hey, you could even do the 3rd, but you don't want to do that.
National Tater Tot Day
That's
as
a good
well.
one. Those are
good.
Get your own tots.
Mm-hmm.
Pauline, give me some of your tots. No, go find your own. Come on, give me some of your tots. No.
National Ukulele Day.
Mm.
My gal's a corker. National Catcher's Day.
Yeah.
Peyton.
Peyton Flammy. Jagger Shinneman.
Mm-hmm.
Also Sled Dog Day. Fitting.
Wouldn't you know? Wouldn't you know?
There you have it.
That's excellent.
Yes.
Well, thank you for watching. This has been the 44th episode. As a reminder, if you want 10% off at 1855 Coffee House, tell them you watched this podcast. And Michelle Van Schindig will give you a discount on any food or beverage item.
Mazo
Thanks again.
Mustangs.
Mazo Mustangs.
Check out
Flash that again,
Mazo
Devon.
Mustangs Facebook page, please. And if you'd like
Support
to
your
support
fellow
us,
Stangs.
you can do that. $10 a
Square.
buyer, and you might win some money.
Yeah.
So
Thanks to Handlebar Performance, our reverse sponsor on this show. And also,
we forgot to talk about. Well, we talked about it in our taste test, but we have 100 subscribers.
yep, 100 subscribers.
Thank you to you guys.
Thank you.
Keep
to-
subscribing.
On the train to
Keep
200.
subscribing.
Ty
Thank
Parman,
to
right?
Ty
Ty
Parman.
Parman.
Mr.
Yeah.
Who
100.
supposedly thinks he's the 100th subscriber.
We'll let him have it.
Yep.
He is.
Fredley McGillicuddy.
He's a swing boat.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's
there you
all I
have
got.
it.
Said he's gonna vote
Thank
to
you
keep it.
guys for doing it with us and bringing
bet.
your stuff.
Yep.
We'll see you next week. Whew, you made it through that long one. Thanks for doing that. If you're interested in more content like that, check out maybe one of these. And maybe, I don't know, click on this. It's up to you. You can do whatever you want.